Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Eat, Crit and Survive, where a bunch of people have gathered in the same room to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We have one more person than we did last week, but we have a different person, so that's like
we've made a substitution.
We have substitutes. We've added someone and then we've lost someone at the same time. That's kind of that's how that works out. There we go. It's fine.
It might be strictly worse.
Yeah. Actually, no. We've just added Tom.
I was like, who's missing then?
Yeah, no, I just realised it's the three of you, and then we just because Ross wasn't here last week. So yeah, we are.
Might be strictly worse.
Well, dice roll averages certainly. The way that things have gone thus far this campaign.
You'll be doing well some more worse than I did last week.
Oh, you were awful. You had awful ones.
You were awful.
Correct on both counts.
You were awful, and you had terrible dice.
She left.
Yeah. Yes, we are back once again to play some D&D.
Dun dun.
Yeah, we're going to see where the story is going to take us. But yeah, we are. What was that, Connor?
You did it again.
Label lines up.
2 natural 20s, two labels lining up. Oof,
Yeah.
What a day
Luke's
we're
in
in
trouble.
for. This might actually be the one
if you
day.
weren't a ghost, oof. Yeah, we're in
Ghosts.
trouble.
So yeah, it is a warm day. We have got a window open, so there's probably going to be a little bit of rattling happening on behind.
30 degrees.
I'm
Fair
starting
enough.
to get used to this now.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'm just glad that you're that end of the table away from the microphone, eating your peanuts right next to it.
Yeah, well,
Nom nom ASMR.
I'll change
We
my
love
way.
that shit.
I should have just got you a ramekin to put them into, and then just like, there you go,
A what?
ramekin, little dish.
The little glass dishes.
Right, okay.
You know, this
I'm a
dish.
commoner over here.
Connor, you've
He
had a
didn't go to posh school.
you've had a goo pudding, haven't you?
Usually porcelain.
Yeah,
That's
those
a
things.
ramekin.
Oh, there you go.
Sure.
Completely off topic, but
We were on topic.
normally we get a bit further before going on a wild tangent. But yeah, someone I work with just freaked me out today because apparently last night, with it being warm, they were sitting in their hot tub that they have in the garden.
Naturally.
Fine. Eating nachos. What?
But was it in a floating sombrero? Because apparently that is a thing.
It's just nachos in a hot tub. What?
Natchez in a hot tub.
Does
seem like-
Nachos in a hot tub sounds like one of the games that Luke
It's-
would play.
No,
Yeah!
it sounds like it comes just before Turtle Power.
That's got to be the
That
episode
scan
title now.
really got
Nachos
me.
in a hot tub.
Natchez in a hot tub. Wasn't even in the game.
And if you're interested in any interesting or unusual snack and location combinations, why not put a version?
Yes.
Let us know.
Yeah,
Have you
but
had
or in
nachos
chat.
in a hot
Or
tub?
test out nachos in a hot tub and let us know how it goes.
There is a-
Tortillas in an igloo?
There is
It's
a
on a roller coaster.
Quail on a whale.
Oh no, we're on the shelf territory.
Quail on a rail.
spaghetti
Sure,
bolognese.
that's what they serve on the Orange
Right.
Express or something.
What rhymes with bolognese? Maze.
Well, hollandaise. Yeah, there you
Hollandaise.
go. Spaghetti
Hollandaise
bolognese.
and hollandaise, that's not a place.
Well, hollandaise is a place, I think.
Is it?
Well,
Holland.
it's Holland.
Or is it just Holland?
Hollandaise is just from Holland.
Oh, there you go.
Hollandaise, the capital of Holland.
Spaghetti bolognese in a corn maze. There you go.
There you go.
That'll do. It's a hot day here, guys. So we're just going to have to do with a
It's a
little bit
hot
of...
guy summer, that's what it is.
It's hot guy summer. Absolutely.
So yeah, we're going to be dealing with the heat. We're going to be dealing with some general noise in the background. So you just did finger guns to my camera that's not pointed at you.
I was just thinking good in general. To the world.
To the world.
He wanted the side action for the biceps, what it was from the real camera.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Flex.
So yes, but as always, we are supported very kindly by Gainty, who are purveyors of gaming gear and goods. They make some wonderful stuff, including candles that you can light to smell your vengeance. Not that we're doing that today, because it's
light
To
hot.
be
Candle
fair,
on
we could have
me.
lit a candle and it just made it smell nice.
We just made it
So, no,
hotter.
it's only a little candle.
Tea light.
Tea light.
Hotter.
Fire!
Fire!
Theoretically, yes, but not in a way that you would feel it. Instead, you can get the nice
Oh,
smell.
no.
Connor's
Look at
ginger,
it.
You
he
get the
feels
nice
heat.
smell
I'd
of
look at
burning
it and go,
chemistry.
that's hot.
Well done, your natural instincts have kicked in. Don't touch it.
That looks warm.
No, Connor's natural instinct would go, that looks hot. Yeah, that's hot.
I need to prove my hypothesis.
It is but a theory, I must prove it.
The only way I can test this...
The evidence scientist over here.
As
That
long
looks
as you
warm.
write it down, it's science.
Eureka.
Yeah, if you write it down, it's science.
But yes, Game Tea makes some wonderful game gear, and if you want to write something down, you can go onto the Game Tea website and you can write in the code EatCritSurvive to get yourself 5% off at the
Boom.
basket.
Boom.
There you go. My segues are getting better.
We're keeping
Ish.
you on your toes.
I'm making them work, guys.
The UK will be very pleased.
Who?
The inventor of the Segway.
Ah,
We have learnt a fact today.
Time you know some pointless shit.
it's great though.
We had
I
a
was
year and a half of
absolutely
pub
useless.
quizzes, so
I didn't do any.
really.
Oh, you
It's
should
banned,
do.
that's why.
Too powerful.
I
Can't have
never know
him.
the right useful
He's
shit.
the sort of person I walk in and everyone goes, oh,
She's
second
here
it.
again.
Second
Yes,
it is then.
second.
What's the second place prize?
Yeah. Oh, £4 and a packet of crisps. I'll have that.
Yeah. I always used to deliberately lose the one at the Old England because everyone on the team used to get a bag of crisps. And I thought I was well worth it.
Free bag of crisps.
The
Yeah.
chance to just like get a tenner. Because most of the one that we went to, Barrett's? Yeah. Right, the third, there was, if you were first, you picked out a load of envelopes, and some of them could have just been like free drinks, or it was like the pot of money that's been gathering up, and it's like sometimes it's better just to come second, because then you're just guaranteed vouchers for next week.
Yeah.
I'm like, great, free food and drink. Better.
Everything's always better when it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Free.
it's lesser.
It's better when it's
Under
better
the sea.
and free.
Well, I'm not touching that
Under
one.
the sea.
So, let us continue
Wise.
with our story for today. Where we last left off, Connor, would you like to tell us?
Oh, we did this last time.
Yeah,
It's kind of a tradition.
Yeah, I know it is now.
It's not a
'cause
long one,
I
is
love,
it? It isn't.
I love.
I know exactly what's going to come up.
Bacon is made from the butt or the sides of a pig. It was the first point of order.
Did you watch the episode, Tom, on YouTube?
I haven't.
Oh, this will be brilliant for you.
Actually, I was about to, and then I realised it was the week before's.
Oh,
Because I was on it.
So you didn't just
Yes.
watch
Oh,
So
the
I
Cocker
didn't
Lizard?
watch it.
oh, should have
Oh
said.
no, then you did upload another one, which I didn't get around
Yes.
to watching.
Fair enough. Oh, well, that's fine. Anyway, bacon.
We came across a collection of massive grapes. And Grit has revealed that he has a bag of holding. For we filled his bag with extremely large grapes.
You filled it.
Well,
no, we put
There's over
in.
30
there's like 20 in there.
grapes.
Well, like
They're not-
watermelon sized
Yeah.
grapes.
Not far off.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Like a small honeydew, actually, is probably
We didn't
closer.
fill it. But we put about 5 of the different. We put 10 in there. No,
Yeah.
we put 20 in there. Sorry, 10 of each.
10 of each colour.
That was in my.
But they grew on the vine like a raspberry, and you could just pull them off.
Cobblestone.
And they were
A
like
set of
apples.
cobblestone stairs carved into the hills. There are 213 steps exactly, if anyone was wondering.
Yep.
Luke mentioned it.
Yeah.
That must have been important.
Laura's clarified it was apple size, not
Apple
melon
size.
size.
And it looks like it's an amphitheatre.
Which
Because
has
it is.
15 rows.
15 rows.
We're going for a numbers
Yeah.
episode here,
Sorry,
guys.
what? There were steps up to
Into the hill, like into the hill itself.
And then the amphitheatre was dug into the top of the hill.
Right. So you
Quite
kind of
feat of
said you were
engineering.
at the top of the amphitheatre.
Yes.
Right. See.
Tom's thinking, huh,
It used to
not
be
sure
a
whether
small
that's
town.
cool or...
The smaller hills show signs of former housing. Went to the depths of this place and shock. We have a bad feeling. It was me.
Yeah.
What, you were the bad feeling?
Oh, yes.
We got a creepy
Yes.
feeling, so I fired off a divine sense and learned, oh, there's a couple of dead people in the party.
It is I.
We did have a.
Well,
Well,
Interesting that you didn't find out there was a fiend in the party.
He wasn't
You're
near
technically
us.
not
Yes,
considered...
I know. Tieflings don't count as
They count as
fiends.
humanoids.
Mm.
And then I've done in lovely calligraphy. Law dump. Luke has decided to talk to us for 15 to 20 minutes, telling us all about the lay of the land.
And
And so-
And we got a lot of your backstory.
And blood mist fight.
Blood Mist Fight.
That was it.
And
And
this
then
is still
possession.
on the journey southeast.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Hemsworth.
Northeast.
This is like
Yeah.
half a day later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really didn't
You
get
came,
very
you
far.
came across this vineyard town. So having woken up from your night of ghost balls, you travelled along a little bit down the river and you came across these stairs in the hillside and the vines that have been left to grow wild in the interim. They had seemingly grown back over the years and they just were there. But you climbed up and you found the amphitheatre that was sort of covered in gore and some sort of
It was
like
a
deep
sticky
red
red
moss.
streak.
Literally had plastered all over it. Do not enter.
Yep.
Death.
And what did I
Stay
do?
out.
What did Casian
And
do?
these two are like,
You
we
tried
should
to
go
get,
in.
You tried to get.
you tried to teach Smokey to ride a griffin.
Oh yeah, so when Isaria was like, you did, Cassian kind of lost
Yes, that's the
interest.
exact voice
Yeah,
I
you
used.
did. And
You
Cassian
did?
kind of wandered off and tried to get Smokey to ride Dash, and basically in the back
Neither
of
of them were having it.
basically, but in the back of the scene, you can just see
It's comedy
Cassian
sketch.
chasing after both of them in just absolute chaos. So Cassian doesn't actually really know what's been said, other than he came back and was like, "Are we going to go in the thing?" Yeah, cool. And no, he just went straight in.
Right.
And then we fought Blood Mist.
Missed.
And
As-
then
Rid of
Ghost
the bad
pops
mist
up and
and
possesses
then
some
ghosts.
people.
Named some
As,
ghosts got
as the
released.
Crimson Mist was defeated, it did release 3 ghosts.
Theatre ghosts. One with a nice ruffle.
Good proof.
One that
I hope that was the
inhabited
one I got.
Cassian. One that it was that one.
Yes.
The one that inhabited Grit, and then one that tried to get into
My mind was mighty.
Charisma.
Elijah.
Elijah. And then and then they wandered off.
Random Hamilton reference.
I've been doing it so much.
She
That
does
was
it.
the first time I did it really loud.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
Oh,
And Peggy.
Never watched
Oh, you
It's
missed
fun.
out.
I'm not a huge musical person though, to be fair.
Oh, then don't watch it.
Why did you come to see that when I was in?
it. Support your friends, don't you?
Yeah, this is true.
That's very nice of you. But that must have been miserable.
Steph
for
loves
you.
musicals.
Oh,
mate,
there
so
you
she
go.
knows
Do it for
I
her.
know.
Yeah, I got a pint.
Up.
Just
I
one.
got a pint and realised that I booked tickets that were way too close to the front.
But hey, you got to laugh at me looking stupid.
It was
Fair.
stupid. I've been to Venice. It was very authentic.
So, as
Anyway.
Very accurate.
Very convincing, gondola boy.
the ghost sort of floats out of Elijah having not been effective, it turns around and just goes towards you. Roll a charisma save.
Oh, we're back in.
Charisma save.
Yep.
That's about right.
Oh shit.
That was the goal. I'll be okay with that. I've got a +6 modifier. 8.
Your characters up until now rolled pretty well because Isaria just
No.
seems to like.
No, not really.
Well, Finn rolled well.
Yeah.
He was a halfling.
I
Yes.
was lucky.
Uh,
I'm only playing halflings.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, let's be fair, I'll be rolling 2, so that I'm not even help.
So Elijah, you watch the ghost suddenly float over towards Isaria, and then Isaria goes, and then starts following Grit and Cassian out towards the stairs.
Woo! Let's go. I'm
So
not there.
where are the rest of us?
You are upstairs in the sort of the bowl of the amphitheatre, not having not wanted to go down into the blood-stained and bone-scattered gateway of the
Death
like
cave.
there are 2 gates
Oh,
up,
right.
up to one side which have been sort of torn open, and then there's sort of blood smears and then animal bones and things.
This bodes so well.
I mean, they're only goat bones. It wasn't
So you're
like they were
out there
anything
with Klaus
Dash.
and Dash. It's just you
And the
don't
monk and your monk
Winston.
friend
and Winsome
and Smokey. Smokey didn't come
and
down either.
Smokey.
How far away would you say we are?
I mean, you don't see this.
No. I'm just saying, how far away do you think we are? Because I
Don't
might
say.
just try and send someone a message.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's
I
100.
mean, you're within that range easily, but it is through solid marble.
So it won't work. And I think
Because they have gone down the stairs, or down the slope, which sort of spirals round underneath, and there's a sort of green room, dressing room directly underneath.
Pal would know that wouldn't work. So we'll not bother.
Okay, you sort of like sit there for a minute.
Marble.
So I just watched them all go.
Yeah, you just watch them walk out.
Uh-huh. The room that the mist came out of.
Yeah.
Can I have a look in there?
Sure.
Bullshit.
Go in, have a look, make an investigation check.
Oh, we're going digital again.
It's less space.
That's good.
18.
18. You have a look around, you sort of put your head in the room, and there are several more emaciated and drained corpses in there of various animals. nothing much of any great distinction.
Just
You also
seeing if there was a-
you also see there are hanging up in a rack some rather moth-eaten like outfits for performances.
I'll come back to those.
They're just there.
You know my style.
Then I will, at a half jog,
Okay.
a brisk, like a Danny Dyer
By
walk.
the time you catch up with the rest of them, they have come to the top and they are walking.
Oh, they
In your
were
direction.
going up. I thought
They were
going
going up.
further in.
No, they're going up.
No, there is nothing more in.
So you're coming towards us.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't get a choice.
Yeah, I'm just along for
Just
the
along for the
ride.
ride. Yep, the three of them sort of come up to
What was that?
off to join the hunt.
Off to join the hunt.
Ah, Ross, you miss you both. So yeah, they have the three of them have now sort of right, and you see
Do they look?
Elijah. They look
presumably they look-
focused.
Oh,
And beaten up.
that's
Fanatical.
not like-
A little bit. There's a lot of blood over Isaria.
Yeah, you were
Everything all right?
Isaria just looks at you and then just gestures to the general seating area.
I'm intimidated.
Yeah, fair.
Should we sit? And how do the others look? I mean,
They are what Cassian is sort of standing in the moment, just sort of gently breathing, concentrating, focusing.
once in his life looks
Grit is just stretching, cracking the neck, and just sort of sitting there, just standing there waiting. Elijah looks like Elijah.
What's going on?
Yes, that happens.
I try and convey with my eyes panic.
I will send a message to
Okay.
to Elijah, and the message is, "What's going on?"
I have to whisper this back, can't I?
Yes.
It
But did
does
you say
say
that it-
that
yes,
the
I remember this
Yeah.
one can hear, but it's also
You have a verbal component, so therefore you could.
it's like message.
Received. Possession. I have no answer to this, so just
I'm-
following along.
Yeah, I will take a seat.
Okay, the others, bemused, go and have a seat as well. The three that are possessed sort of stand there and now whilst they wait for you to sit in their seats again. And they start to stride at Isaria, leading the way. Dom, if you could read out what's in yellow, please.
Wow.
I'm so glad I passed this.
No.
Cassian, if you could read what's in red, please.
Oh no.
I will be taking the role of Grit.
And so, as our fellows alight upon the highest hill, they stared down at the beauty of the land they had brought into submission. The planted vines glistened with their bounty, and all was well. The brothers Nevera and Cadan sat and sighed.
Look at that, brother. We've built quite a place here. Garden for the gods and a home for our families.
Aye, a garden for the gods, and you say for our families, but we laboured here for 5 years. We have no wives, no sons, no daughters to carry on our name.
Not yet. For if we had not yet asked for a hand of a woman. Did you not have the eye of, what's her name, Evelyn, before we left?
Once I did. But she did not have the patience to wait for me to finish here to begin her adventures and join a travelling show. I believe she's now married to a man who swallows swords.
Well, That's all judging on what he gets up to in private. Anyway, come on, there's a feast to celebrate the harvest tonight. Lumet and Undesh will be watching with pride as Feldal watches with jealousy as we gorge ourselves stupid on mutton, wine, and song. Mayhaps one of the daughters of this place will take action on a fancy towards you.
As evening came, the two brothers returned to the village and joined the workers and their families in celebration. They drank and danced among those they considered friends.
And as they're saying this, the two Grit and Casian start to mime dancing with others.
Both brothers fell for a dance partner they met that night. Sisters, daughters of the mason Grunda. The elder daughter, Lillian, married Navarro, and the younger, Yanda, married Cadan. They loved each other deeply, and this place where they had met, far from the horrors of their previous homes. The story was not to end there, however, for when Yanda gave birth to the child of Cadan, she did not survive. Heartbroken, Cadan climbed to the highest hill and began to dig with his hands, tearing away at the soil so that she might have a final resting place worthy of her. But though inspired by the gods, or perhaps mad with grief, he kept digging long after reaching a suitable grave. He dug and he dug, leaving his child with his brother whilst he did so. For 3 nights and 3 days he dug, until he stopped, seemingly satisfied with his work. He climbed from his hole and descended to collect his wife's body. Silently, he led the funeral procession, carrying her to the summit and burying her on the eastern side.
Let those know here how much Yanda loved this place, how much I loved her, and how much she wanted our daughter to grow here. So I return Yanda to the ground, where she can nourish the vines and watch over. But beyond that, she loved stories, which is why this place shall forever be a home for the arts, where stories can be told for the remainder of time.
Grit walks over and goes to put a hand on the shoulder and realises he's slightly too short for it in this form, so he just puts a hand on the side and just
I'll
pats.
just look really like lean down.
Brother, we wish to honour her, and so we agree that this place shall forever be known as Yanda's Vineyards. We will not forget her. We shall build this theatre and remember her as she takes her place on Lumet.
As Navarro spoke, the moon of Lumet seemed to glow brighter as a streak of light arced across the sky, landing in the centre of the dug pit. As all around sheltered their eyes, the soil was converted into pure white marble. Forevermore, this place is to be known as the Moon Theatre, and we remember this story every harvest. We thank you for your patronage and praise to the gods.
And 3 bow. That's the applause.
Bravo!
And the 3 of them stand there, having given the bows and having a satisfied smile. They turn and start to walk back towards the gates. They stop there, turn and bow again. And as they are bent over, you just watch the ghostly apparitions disappear up and vanish.
Ka-thunk.
Do we remember what happened?
Nope.
How did we get out of here?
It's very sunny.
I always appreciated a matinee after a battle.
It was very
What?
A very good performance. I didn't think that you
It
would
was-
all know the
Why
histories
you
of this
covered in
place.
blood?
Touching. Deeply.
That was the blood mist, remember?
That bit you remember.
Oh yeah.
By the way, are you alright?
Well, there was a fierce battle in there, and maybe he took a few knocks, and that's why I don't remember getting out of here.
Yeah, I
Let's,
can't remember. I mean,
I mean,
we might have run.
I'm hurt, but I'm not in danger, really.
well, come and give you a cure wounds.
Okay.
I mean, I feel fine. Just a bit kind of.
At what level?
First level.
Ooh, I don't. Ooh, I feel tingly inside, and not in a
Sorry,
good
it's
way.
6 hit points.
That's fine. That's more than half what I had left.
Now, does that take you to
No,
your revised maximum?
it's still below my revised maximum.
Okay, cool. No worries.
Your revised Max.
check when that ends.
Just
So I'm just going to say for a moment. I think we've just discovered the origin story of Dig Dug.
He dug. He did Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Did Doug.
I just checking. Do you remember what just happened?
Went in there. And
Went in there.
Fought a blood fist thing.
Yep.
And
And then I'm on the floor out here.
Oh. A
Is there
performance to
something we
forget.
Is there something we should know?
You just reenacted the histories of this place
Well,
very
what
thoroughly.
did we?
yes, this place called Yander's Vineyard, and it's
Mm,
the
the
Moon
Moon
Theatre.
Oh,
Mm.
what was the story?
Was
Two
I
brothers came here. They
They did Doug.
created
You can
a
just say you
vineyard.
tell me.
no, do it.
It's nice to have a summary.
Okay.
They created a vineyard. They married a pair of sisters, which I always think is,
Terrible.
I
Two
mean,
brothers
friends.
married, pair of sisters.
yeah, it seems ill-advised. But one of them, the wife, died in childbirth.
Oh no.
Yes, it was very sad.
Very sad.
And then her widow, or her widower,
Yes.
yes, dug a grave for her by hand up here, and then a thing came from the moon
The moonlight shone down and turned it to marble.
Another.
and turned the soil to marble, and that's why there's marble here.
This is another. This is a place touched by Lumax.
Yes, another one. What other one was there?
It was a shard falling from the moon that I think gave me my magical abilities when I touched that.
I see.
Maybe that's why the gods led us here.
Yes, to drench you in blood.
Or to,
Yeah.
or to cleanse the place.
You don't look
But
very
they,
clean.
you said something about the play, the story being retold every harvest time. So maybe that has to happen, or
We did harvest some.
We
Perhaps
did.
that's it.
That's a very good thought.
It's not quite. You being the horticulturalist of the party, you would know that the harvest time is not quite now.
but how many have been missed?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah, there is
being
that.
made up
The
for.
ghost's been waiting to. Do they have to do it for everyone they've missed?
The ghosts have disappeared. They
Oh.
went upwards and vanished.
Well,
I would say you particularly make a Arcana check.
Well, I feel rather sad that.
Never mind. I can see the number here. Never mind. Carry on with your day.
I thought.
Yep.
I did not.
Hmm?
What?
Huh?
Well, I feel rather sad that I didn't get to see this spectacle. I just hope it was good for you all, and I'm gonna go and just move away from the dark place now and go
That's
and
fine.
stand over there.
Never thought you were one for performing.
Was I good?
A strong performance.
Good.
dancing was
Okay.
It was, the dancing was very good.
The don't think I've danced a day in my life, but
Yes,
okay.
you and Grit hand in hand.
What are you talking about?
We were just dancing together. It was quite nice to see two friends
Oh.
dance so fondly.
Oh. Well, I mean. Okay.
The height difference wasn't a
Well,
problem.
there were hands on the middle of the back. It was a slow dance. It was,
Mine or his?
oh well,
Because my hand would have to
We
be.
don't want to spoil the mystery of
yeah.
But can we walk on water?
Who knows? After seeing a dance so magical,
Yeah.
I feel anything is possible.
I'm going to just
it.
go.
I feel inspired.
Oh.
Do just about anything.
Cassian just goes and sits down by like Desh and Smokey, just feeling a bit like. Oh.
I've never done something so unmanly in my life.
Yeah.
Whereas I need to have a log just to Steve Rogers it.
Just, yeah. Just like
I feel better now.
this. I look at Smokey and go. Was I really that good?
Just cocks his head.
Thing is, we know Smokey knows the word for no. I'm not sure if he's learned yes yet.
He did learn yes. He learned no, yes and no, I think. But
Yeah,
he won't understand.
Won't necessarily have understood the
Yeah,
question.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wanted a cocked head.
Not a very
Cocked head.
nuanced view.
It's a very basic view.
Ah.
So what are you doing?
So, do you want to try exploring those tunnels underneath a bit more now we've cleared out that misty thing? See if there's
There
anything
wasn't
else
much
now.
in their bedrooms. There was some lovely costumes.
There was also a stairway that you didn't pay any attention to.
I
Go have a
mean,
quick poke.
if there's more ghosts down there, I'm gonna say no. I'm fine with monsters. They're not gonna take over my body and make me say words and do actions that without my permission. So I'm gonna sit here and make sure the ghosts don't come back. And
Or if they do, they ask for
Run.
consent.
they do. They ask for consent.
So tempted to cast Charm Person.
Why wait? Just do. Or I will.
Because that's what you do. That's not what I do.
So it's not what
Not
Powell
yet.
would do.
It's not what
Not
Powell would
yet.
do.
It's fine.
It's certainly what I like.
If Cassian's scared, that's totally fine.
Alright, so
I'm not scared.
You're just scared of ghosts. I just
So would
thought-
you be if one took over your body?
One tried to take over my body. I was too strong.
Yes, but you were fine, and to be honest, I mean, really, who out of me and you would have been better theatre-wise? You could have, like, what
Well, I
instrument
could.
do you have?
A lot.
You could have played all your instruments and made it so much times better. Really, the ghost made a mistake.
It tried
didn't
to
really-
overcome me, but I was strong,
Well,
both physically and mentally.
they made a poor decision.
But that's fine. You can stay up here
I'll
and
stay
look
up
look after Desh.
Yep.
Hold everyone's bags.
Yep.
Have fun on the roller coasters.
That's
Okay.
I am always the designated bad
Look after
lady.
this stuff.
You get to hold everyone's stuff while we go and have fun.
That's fine. That's okay. Oh, just call me if you need me. Yeah?
No, that's,
Cool.
that's fine.
Just let me know.
I do hope that none of the ghosts come up through the ground while we're all away. All alone, just walking away
Powell will go with Elijah.
okay.
with no one to
Yeah.
help them.
Going in as well.
Come
Ah,
on,
Ricky.
gang.
I'll sit there and just look a little bit like fidgety, just like looking at Smokey and just be like, race you, and I run after them. Yes!
Good, because it's shit when you're not here, because I have no one to hide behind.
Smokey goes.
Gotta coax the
Smokey
big
wa-
guy down there.
Smokey watches you go and just looks at Dash. And just watches you go. Dash can't fit down there, he's too big.
Oh, okay, I'll just run after and won't
I
even
love
notice
it
that
if
they're not.
while we're down there, they're like,
The ghost possesses Dash.
should we ride each other now? You come down and
Yeah,
see Dash on top of Smokey.
I will stay at the back of the party though,
Okay.
like kind of just
I'm going
more
to
hugging.
cast
my-
Mage Armor.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna hug my axe a little
Just,
bit.
just because, you know.
Mage armor is cast. Good to know.
Gonna cast Prestidigitation just to create a cool breeze.
Mhm.
It's just around Cassian every now and then. Just a
Just a really cold gust right
just
on the
it's
back
a
of
nice
his
little
neck.
snap somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm on the back, so you can't get me. The ghosts have gone. It's fine.
It's particularly creepy because Cassian can't see down here.
I'll light a torch.
Okay.
I
I think there was a torch lit previously by
I think it was
Asaria.
dry.
I had it. No, I had it because I was
Oh, you
hitting,
had it.
I was swinging things, but I probably dropped it because of the ghost.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh shit! Do I even have my hammer?
It's down there.
I'm not even holding anything. I'm just. Guys,
You've got
where's
your
my
hand.
axe?
You got your hand axe.
Where's the big axe?
Where did you have it last?
I was smashing the misty thing.
Do I know where it is?
Yeah.
Where is it?
That's nice.
Where is it?
Actually, knowing you probably hit it.
I've put it in the room where
With
the
the costume.
ghosts came out
In
of.
the costume room, yeah.
Yes, to keep it safe.
Yeah.
And I've put a wig on top of it.
Yeah.
Are we in that room yet?
No, you're in the sort of the green room.
Okay, well I'm just gonna hold like my axe up and be like,
If it was
Where?
last, if it was last in the room with the mist, maybe we should go there.
yeah.
This is the room
I
with the mist in. The room
Oh.
that they came out of is
Oh.
across the hall.
Oh.
Can I see my axe in here?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Stuff is fun. Oh.
Oh what? Perception.
Oh.
Oh, 7!
7.
Are you wise?
You look around, squinting into the darkness. You can see that there are some more. There's another thing that goes off to one side over there. The room there. That's a nice wig. No, don't see it.
Well, it's not in here. Maybe the ghost moved it.
Have you checked their bedroom? They did go in to get changed.
There's a bedroom.
Yes.
That's weird, but okay, sure. And I'll kind of like just tiptoe over, like kind of Scooby-Doo style, and just poke my head in the room.
At this point, I'm going to let out a loud, high-pitched squeal because I imagine just some spider web has like got in my horns or something.
Yeah.
But it's loud and sudden and high pitched.
I'll do the thing where I grab my hand axe and like do like a proper like. Are you okay?
Yes.
What's the matter, pal?
Just something in my horns.
Do I see anything in this room?
You look around. Get your torch.
Oh, I don't. Do I have the torch?
You have the torch.
Oh, I thought it was.
Everyone else has.
I have so many.
Okay, I have the torch and hand axe. And then I would hold my hand and just like put my torch in the little room. Like, can I see my axe?
Oh, there it is. There's a little wig on it.
I'll just like put my hand axe back in and just go over and like pick up the wig like it's a
And
dirty
as
tissue.
She reaches
Just
out, I make the wig like.
guys, I think there might still be ghosts in here. We gotta go. We gotta leave. And I grab my hand, I grab my big axe and just run.
Okay.
Run out.
You run
No,
upstairs.
I don't. I run out of the little room, like backing up, but into the middle of the room. But like, guys, there's still ghosts here. There was a wig that moved, and I think we should leave.
So now Casian is dual wielding a torch, holding both of them together. So there's the torch on the handle, just so it's.
There's then the guys another ghost here, but I don't want to do another play. I'm not the theatre type.
I know what to do.
It's a really.
Fuck culture!
I didn't sign up for no
It's such a toll. It's just god.
I'm not being paid enough for this.
It's all these hours of rehearsal. It really takes away from your every day-to-day life. Like I can't commit to this. I can't commit.
Be accurate.
Oh,
So too real. Too real.
I'm too young. I want to travel.
Are you continuing down or are you going up?
I think we're going to go down.
I'm not too worried. So I'm happy to carry on exploring. But if you want to go out, you've got your axe again. You can go out if you like.
You can go out and watch the blood-soaked theatre.
No.
There were some streaks of blood. The rest of it was sort of like a red lichen moss type.
I'm okay.
I clarified because I mentioned that last time, but you weren't here. So
Not the blood theatre, the moon theatre.
Fine.
the blood drenched moon theatre.
The ghosts did not hurt me. I will be fine. Did Grit come down?
Yes, sure, why not?
I'll stand behind Grit. Just be like,
My opinions change
Did-
with these group every
oh.
time.
Yeah.
You really think I'm going to be able to help you against the ghost? Gone through me, no problem.
Yeah, but you'll be closer to them.
Thanks.
I think you find one of the only proven people to repel a ghost is me.
Okay, you can go at the front.
Absolutely.
That's fine. You go at the front and you keep the ghosts away.
Don't worry, I'll
They
write
seem
this
to be
tale.
friends. You obviously spoke to him and he understood that you just weren't quite the theatre type. Even though with that get up I would highly disagree. But okay, yes, go forward.
I walk down the stairs.
No. Make a perception or investigation check, your choice.
And hold my torch out again.
Go for the one on proficient.
Nice.
23.
Okay. So as you head down the stairs, which one was that, by the way?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. As you go downstairs, or down the ramp as you're going down. You've sort of got the flicker of the torchlight. A couple of feet behind you, you go down here, and you notice just out of the corner of your eye, there's a flicker of an irregular shadow. You stop, and you turn, you have a look, and you've spent enough time wandering around and dealing with shadows to know when something is possibly not quite right. So you sort of move your hands around the wall a little bit, and then you just feel a the door slides open, and a cold air just
Yes, a hidden wall.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to think, eh?
Good find. Good find.
It's probably just cold because it's underground and not had any warmth coming in for a while.
I'm frightened
Yep.
of ghosts and sudden climate change.
So shall we explore this secret passage and then
The
there's
ghost was
another
rather
one?
cold when it came through me, so it didn't feel nice. So forgive me if I'm a little bit sensitive to the climate change down here.
Should we go on?
This is ridiculous.
okay.
Let's try this secret passage and then we've also got the other one we can look down later.
You step into this secret area, and as you move into it, you can see that actually what it is a hell of a lot of wine barrels. It is a wine barrel store, and there are.
Bring me that bag.
The bag is too small for you to put wine
The
into.
opening of the bag has to be,
There are a few
small
there are a few
enough.
bottles, but for the most part, it is barrels, like big
Are we talking big barrels or are we talking
mixture of both.
right?
Ooh.
It looks like
Oh,
the
that's-
big barrels are sort of the more fermenting, rather than storing.
I already feel 10 times better here. Let's go.
I dust the first one off. For your nerves.
Thanks.
Bottle or barrel?
I have
Bottle.
I have a
Okay.
horn. I have a horn, which I am gonna
Oh,
have
if
to.
you've got a horn, you
I've
have
got a
a bottle
horn.
bag.
I'm gonna put it in here.
From the bottles, can we tell whether most of it is red or white?
Not really. Mostly because down here the only light is the torchlight, and that's sort of moving around a little bit. So most of you are relying off dark vision, which is colourless. So,
We'll just have to taste it.
yeah, well, that's such a hardship.
Because this wine has been
If,
here
if
a while.
Yes. However, the
Kept
way
in
that
perfect temperature as well.
the way that the room opened up, it suggests that this room is airtight.
Airtight.
not anymore.
That one door shuts. Interesting.
Again.
Yeah.
Make sure the door doesn't shut again.
Yeah, Grit does stand by the door, just making sure it doesn't close behind you.
Good thinking, bro. Good thinking.
Oh,
Did you pour any into my glass? Into my.
Your
Horn, barrel, wong.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was gonna say if you
Or
didn't
is it
pour
need
anything into
tapping?
mine,
They
I'd
are
be
they
wondering.
need tapping.
Yep.
I will tap the first available one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you get a very strong red wine smell, and it pours out into the horn, and then just keeps going because you've tapped a barrel and there's got no cock for it.
That's fine. Are there bottles in here
Yeah,
for bottling?
yeah, there are some empty bottles.
Yeah. I just fill up as many as I can.
Okay. As you're sort of doing this and you're sort of looking around for the empty bottle, you also do notice there is a proper tap
That's
that
fine.
you're supposed to use for this sort of thing that you could use to close it if you wanted to.
I'll deal with that maybe after.
All right.
I'll grab that and
Yeah.
try and just.
I'm heathening over. I haven't had wine in like centuries. So no, I
yeah.
get it.
Can I? Okay, so do we know what wine is? Do we know what wine is?
You have had fermented fruit juice, which has become alcoholic. Wine as a word in the vernacular, probably not.
So
It's
we've had.
interesting. We haven't got wine, but we do know what theatre is.
We're cultured.
It's
just
more.
in
It's
different
more
ways.
that I have. Well, you're
As
you.
in we don't know the word wine, but we know
You probably
what
wouldn't
wine
necessarily-
is.
You probably would be aware of what wine is as a concept. You just don't know the word wine hasn't necessarily been a thing. It's not necessarily something that the gods necessarily talk
Guys,
about.
it's like the fermented fruit juice we have back home.
Wine.
Yeah, I've got a mess.
Why?
That's probably got something I can drink
Wine.
from.
I can't hit high notes very. I can't like.
A sophisticated beverage enjoyed by friends.
Oh, how nice.
You say as it's totally
Glug, 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 glug.
pissing it all the way on the floor.
No, get the tap in.
Yeah.
Wine.
Oh, it's for friends. Let's have some together.
So,
Cheers.
no,
Oh.
no.
Oh.
We clink,
Let it breathe.
Clink.
we inhale.
We say clink.
You can say clink
Why do we clink?
for culture.
But
It's just the way it
You
is.
are aware of the concept of cheers and clinking because you do drink mead. Mead is a
But I have a
mead and ale.
horn, and horns don't make the noise clink.
They
So
clonk.
They clonk,
this-
yeah.
yes. So
Well,
Yeah.
if you probably
I-
got glasses.
touch.
I use clonk.
Yeah, there's glasses. There's glasses.
We delicately
I was
touch.
trying to push
the
a little
rim of the
thing if we don't
glass.
like. I was trying to play Elijah who's way more cultured than us, and we
I mean, he
just
is.
don't
He's from a
have
different
it. Yeah,
universe.
exactly. So I want to be a case of. I don't
It's
know
fine.
what
You carry.
clink
You
is.
carry on. You do you.
Well,
You don't
it's
have
more
to.
to that backstory than I thought. I'm going to have to watch that episode.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
We touch rims.
And we
Rim each
clink.
other gently.
And we
You inhale the body to take in the aroma of the wine.
my body or not mine?
So
That's
on
wine.
the nose, as you take it in, there is a
Very dusty.
on the nose there is a very deep red fruit sort of flavor, like almost like a cherry sourness that comes through, and that sort of tartness. What? I smell wine. I know what it's
Yeah,
like.
yes, I smell wine.
Does it have good legs?
It has pretty good legs.
Swish the wine.
There's pretty high alcohol
Smell wine.
content to this.
Okay.
It's pretty decent.
Smells nice.
And then you are finally allowed to
Why do we smell it?
enjoy
Why
a sip
do we smell before we drink?
to enjoy the full flavour
But
of
you
the
like-
wine.
Maybe it's a bit like smelling food. 'Cause, you know, you enjoy food more. You can smell it cooking and
Right.
anticipate.
Okay.
It's not a mead. It's not beer.
That's my favourite. Oh well, let's
So, can someone roll me a d20, please?
wait.
18.
18. Okay.
The percentage
Hammer.
of this alcohol.
No, that's what a percentile dice is for. Fuck it.
That's our blood alcohol levels after.
One sip.
We're all over the dash riding limit.
Dash is over the dash riding limit at this point. Okay, you take the sip and you get that fruitiness, you get the sort of the slight sourness at the back. It is full-bodied, it is delicious. It is a good wine.
Was that a roll to see if it was corked?
Yes.
Thank God!
That's a bit of it was corked in a barrel.
Yeah, we haven't put it. Didn't come
Well,
out of a bottle.
It's been
Soured.
sat there for a while.
It's been sat there for 1,000 years. It had a good
Yeah.
chance that it could have soured.
Yeah.
If it had been red wine, white wine, chances are it would have been horrible. But there we go.
I mean, there are other barrels here. You don't know whether it's red or white. There were grapes of both kinds.
Roughly how much of this can I take?
I mean, there are a lot of barrels. You can probably, in your hand, you can probably handle about
No,
9.
realistically take. As much as I would love to
How
just
many
walk around
bottles?
consistently,
Yeah.
I am a
How
happy
many
bard.
bottles? How many bottles can we put in the bag of holding?
That's a good question. How much does a bottle
Are
of
there,
wine
are there
weigh?
any corks with which we can stop the?
There is not so much corks as it is wax seals,
Stoppers, yeah.
which you can sort of, there's a machine over the side, sort of like a hand thing that would create a wax seal over the top to keep it sealed.
This is quite good. I'm going to go and see what else is around here. And I'll just wander around, just slightly sipping my wine as I go, just kind of like just sipping, but paying attention to everything else.
Okay.
See if the barrels say anything or if there's anything
Drink
else
me,
in this
drink me.
room.
Yes, it's
there
Alice
any
in
writing
Wonderland.
on the barrel?
There is. Effectively, it is just telling you that this is Yonder's vineyard. So it's locating where it's
It's a
from.
brand.
Chateau de Yonder.
Exactly. Yeah. It's that sort of thing. It's telling you. It's like saying it's from the Rhone Valley. You know.
Is there anything else in this room?
I think we should have some alarm for stealing the wine.
Shit, run away!
Cheese it!
Is there anything...
Cheese and wine.
What's that?
I don't know if it's mine or not, though. I can see the lights, but I'm not sure.
It's not yours.
No?
That's fine.
Whose it is?
Meh. Is there anything else in the room other than stuff for wine?
No, not really. Apologies for this
Intruder.
background noise.
They probably can't hear it. I mean, if you can,
I can.
apologies.
You can see it.
If you can't, let us know. We definitely live.
Yeah, we definitely know. Yeah, I've got it. Down here.
Okay, it's fine.
I wonder if this was just a general place of celebrations then. If it was, a theatre and they got the wine. Maybe it's like, I don't know, a party place, a happy place.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the story really was, but they obviously wanted some happy memories here, or something.
Yeah.
Winsome
This
says.
is nice. Praise the gods.
Winsome says. Well, we don't really know how long ago that story was. That could have been many years before the Dark Powers caused the calamity, and the gods took the mortals away.
So this could be even older than the 1,000 years.
Well, the village itself.
Yeah. This
And
could
the
be
theatre.
like
Does-
2,000
Does the name
years.
Yonder bring anything?
No.
Oh. Well,
She wildly.
She whistled a lot.
did we figure out how many bottles we could take?
No. You could probably take quite a chunk in the bag of holding of the ones which are sealed already, plus the ones that you have got which are opened, and you have about 13 of them
Maybe we...
before you got the cork it, the tap in.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to take the barrel that we opened, or risk taking the bottles that might have spoiled already?
The barrel's a bit big.
No. Then put the wine from the barrel into bottles that we can find. What I'm saying, the wine from the barrel we opened, or wine of the ones that we haven't tasted and might not taste great. It's been 1,000 years.
I'd say take
It's a
as
good
much.
age.
I'd say take as much of this when we're open because we know that tastes good.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be wasteful.
Yeah. But this might be a good place to put on
Me?
the map.
I have already marked it.
This might be a place to come back to.
When
Maybe?
supplies start running low, yes.
Yes. Once kind of.
So happy with wine.
I mean, if we did want to do some trading, I'm sure people would like some of this wine.
I mean, we can take like some of it with
Sorry?
us. Well, we can't carry it all.
I'm glad we've got those grapes.
I don't
They
think-
may have
I
good
don't-
seeds.
Yeah.
Might be able to
Well-
I don't
raise
think we
our
can
own.
That's
drink
the
it all. There's a
reason.
lot here.
That's a long time. And no one plans on dying anytime soon, do they?
I
No,
don't know,
but
it feels like every other day we nearly do. But then
Yeah.
At least once a
The next
week.
ghost, I don't think might be so nice. Like, we could possibly.
Oh, now you think that those ones were nice. I'm glad you've
They
changed your
didn't kill us. Apparently, they just wanted art.
They won't show that.
opinion. Maybe the person who chose theatre.
There were worse choices.
So,
well, now we've got the wine sorted out this room. Should we go and have a look down the main passage?
Sure.
We can always come back to this.
Oh, there was more of a passage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, this was a secret passage partway down the stairs.
Deeper and darker.
This was my greatest dice roll to date. And I've killed gods.
It all campaigns. How many bottles are we filling up and taking?
We'll take 13.
Fit in the bag of holding
Mhm.
without filling the bag of holding?
Yeah, it's easy enough. It's not
13.
that bag can carry 500 pounds. It's 13 bottles of wine is not going to be significant.
13 bottles of red wine
The wall, 13 bottles of red.
in
Yes,
bag
Casian.
of
3
holding.
bottles of red wine.
If I ask what BOH stands for, you know what it is. Bag of holding.
The bot.
I'm
As you-
going to put in here.
As you continue down the passageway, you do come to what looks to be daylight coming through at the bottom. And as you come down there is a grated door and what looks to be the remains of a wood door as well. So it looks like there was a 2-door system here that was just in place. And it looks like that this was a service access or a ground.
Stage door.
Yes, the ground floor entrance.
What's beyond?
Just more rolling hills. This opens out onto the the south side of the hill. So where you were continuing.
Another way out. That's handy. Let's go up this way and go off and collect Smokey and Dash, and
Pete steps in.
we can carry on our journey.
Klaus. Because
Klaus is up there with.
yeah.
Oh, he stayed.
He said that they couldn't be bothered.
Stay with Dash.
Yeah. Out, up, collect, onwards.
Yeah, Cassian kind of sees that that's the way out, and he just kind of hurriedly tries to casually, but also hurriedly to be like, yeah, come, let's go get them. I'll go get them, and I'll just kind of walk out quickly.
We did lock the door, right?
You could close it, yeah.
The wine door.
Yeah, I know which
Yeah.
way you meant. It's the only
Don't
door.
spoil the wine.
Yeah, it's the only door you can close. You're fine.
Wait!
The only one that might now have a problem is the one that you've opened. Yeah, the only one that might be an issue is the one that you've opened, because now air is in that. But
I can live with
okay, you return to the top of it where your fellows have been waiting for you, Klaus and Dash.
Hello, we found
Smokey.
another way out.
Hey guys, we didn't find any more ghosts, which is a really good thing. But we did find some wine, good wine apparently, and you clink. Did you guys knew we clink? You clink.
All three of them nod.
Including Smokey.
Smokey, Dash, and Klaus. Klaus is the only one who actually knows what's being talked about.
Ah, wow. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yes. Don't go into places that might have ghosts, but does have wine.
Or
that.
do
Good
go in there.
stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or do go in there because it may have wine.
And but ghosts. But ghosts.
I mean, what we've learned is that ghosts don't actually hurt you at all.
And they love wine.
And then you might have wine that you can have.
So we should find ghosts.
Yeah, you
Yes,
should seek out ghosts.
Ghost hunters now.
I still don't trust them.
I think we should deliberately go into.
I wonder if there might be
freaky
ghosts around those
places.
other ruins.
Casian crew. Ghost hunters.
Oh god, drunk Ghostbusters.
Cross the streams.
What's the worst that can happen?
Boats.
Ghost! Oh, it's Shadow.
So do we well, now that we've kind of discovered this place, and I think we kind of looked at it enough, do we want to go and look at anything else? There are some ruins over there. I mean, if anyone wants to go and have a look, I mean, I'm happy to stay here and just not go anywhere.
This place was a former town.
Yes.
So ruined houses. Was it?
A couple of ruined houses, yeah, and a few other, from what could be seen from the top of the hills, there's just a couple of rundown. Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Now it's probably 3-ish, 3 p.m.
We could find somewhere reasonable to stay a night.
Yes. Seems like
I
reasonable.
mean, we know the passages down there are safe now. We can always go back there and get a
Don't
bit of
trust
shelter.
I think Casian
Yeah.
would rather we didn't.
Okay, that's
I like staying out under the stars. We could have a good drink, a hearty drink together, and
Terrified
Maybe-
in the dark.
maybe talk about kind of. Maybe you guys could just explain a bit more about what the show was about. I'd love to learn about the history over some
Terrifying.
wine. in the nighttime sky under the stars. Yes.
I'm not even going to insight it.
Roll an insight check.
That's a point. Would the moon of Lumet be up tonight, do we think?
At its point in the lunar cycle, the Lumet is probably 3/4 full. The way that the lunar cycle sort of goes around here is that Lumet is the main moon that sort of waxes and wanes, goes around. The other two moons don't, but they have their own orbit around Lumet.
Yeah.
So there are certain points they don't necessarily it's a bit of an odd way. They sort of orbit that way.
Yeah.
As far as your perspective goes, they sort of go around, so you can always see them.
Oh, this is the moon's theatre. It could be nice to see it in the light of the moon. I think that's a nice idea.
Yes. Yes. The moon sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, for now, let's use the rest of the day. We'll
Yep.
wander around and have a bit of an explore, see what else we can find.
Yep.
Didn't Cassian say that there was a lady buried to the south?
Did I?
Did it?
At the
Jesus.
top of the hill, wasn't it?
Maybe
Yes.
we should
Oh,
go and
God.
inspect over
No,
there.
there's more ghosts. No.
Yeah, it was to the east.
What?
But their grave was turned into marble, so
I just thought it'd be interesting and cultural to see. As Cassian just said, he would
Indeed.
like to learn more about what they show
yes.
and
Yes.
the histories.
Hmm.
It sounded very interesting.
Did I say that?
You did?
When?
Just now.
When?
Just now.
Just now I was drinking wine and talking about how I like the stars.
And the show and the histories.
Yeah,
and
no,
the
no, no,
culture.
no. When did I say about the dead woman?
Oh, you didn't. You said you wanted to learn more about the histories in the show. And
Yeah.
The show said about the dead woman. I think it was you who said it.
I think it was Isari who
Was
said
it
it.
Isari?
I think so.
Yes,
Oh.
the narrator was the one who said that one.
Yeah.
So we should probably go and see it. Because everyone's so interested. It's
Mm.
only up on one of the hills.
Yeah. Sure.
It's on this hill.
Oh, on this
Yeah.
hill.
I mean, you heard it, so...
Yeah. I head to the highest east
Eastern
hill.
side. Which it's on this
We're
hill.
on this hill. Yeah.
So you go around to the eastern side, and you can see that there is a small headstone, effectively, that is carved, that is written in what language does everyone read?
Got my doggish.
Elvish. Infernal.
Elvish and gnomish.
Celestial.
It is written in Celestial.
Oh.
That just says, "Here lies yonder. May she forever watch over the vines."
I will relay this to the party.
Oh,
Although
that's
I
nice.
might embellish a little to try and
A
get
little bit more
rise
flowery,
out
yeah.
of- Try and get a
Yes,
rise
yonder.
out of Cass.
May she haunt the vines.
May she ever watch over those
Open the wine.
who tread among the vines.
Don't tell me there's another ghost coming to get us because we drunk her wine.
No, but I think it would be respectful if maybe
I
we
mean-
enjoyed a glass of Yonder's wine on Yonder's grave.
I don't know. I think if she
Pour one
did,
out.
she'd be more than just a
My-
ghost.
my hands.
She's the founding spirit of this place. She would be very powerful indeed, and maybe quite angry.
I wonder when a spirit pun would come out.
After Pal says that, I find the nearest patch of grass to stand on.
There is loads of grass around
I'm going to
here.
stand on the grass, then I'm not standing on the marble. And I'll be like,
Okay.
okay, I'm going to just stand over here. I don't
Okay.
want to anger the
Can I
nice
make a dexterity saving throw just for fun?
ghost lady. Dexterity saving throw.
Yes, because you are a little bit panicked and you are at the top of a hill.
10.
10. You jump onto the grass.
I've had a horn of
Your
wine.
ankle rolls ever so slightly, and you stagger, and you all think that he is going to stack it and just roll down the hill, but you manage to catch yourself.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Saved it. Wine didn't spill. I'm okay. I'm okay. And I just hobble over to the nearest seat and just.
Do you remember that old episode from Pepsi? With a kid with a big Pepsi and a roller coaster. Just kept turning it so it's always upwards.
No.
No,
Oh, okay. I remember something like that.
played in movie theatres.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Sitting here soothing my ankle now.
We were going to have a look at some of the
Yeah,
ruined
good.
houses.
Gonna
Right.
take a moment to, in memory of yonder.
Okay.
And then,
To
go-
yonder.
Alright, have a little wander around the town. There are a few sort of like low-lying hills that sort of surround this area, and it seems to be that the way that they structured this was that most of the homesteads were built on top of some form of elevation, and then their slope was effectively their vineyards. So every sort of family plot was able to claim this, and it sort of appears to have spread out as time has gone on, getting different terroirs across the different parts of the lands. As you're sort of exploring this, and you come down this hill in particular, going sort of more into what would have been the village area, you can see that there's actually a few more complete houses than you were expecting. There's a couple which have definitely been destroyed at various point, at some point in the last 1,000 years, but there are a couple which are actually, there's quite a few that are actually okay. And it looks like, as you're sort of exploring some of these houses, they are very much in the villa style. They are very much Spanish, Italian style villas.
Swimming pool?
Not pools,
Okay.
no, but they do have like terraces and
Wine trough.
That's what the pool is called.
they've got terraces and verandas that you can sort of sit out. They're generally single-story buildings, quite low, terracotta style tiles, just on top to sort of keep the heat and the shade away. Quite light in colour, sort of keep things cooler. But the ones that have been destroyed appear to have been destroyed in some sort of conflict.
Oh, no.
There are signs of battle that occurred here at some point, which does match the historical teachings that you two in particular would know about, and that you are vaguely aware of, but you didn't really care enough about to pay that much attention to. In that the dark forces, the dark powers would have come up probably through the smaller villages on their way to sack somewhere bigger, like the city that once stood beyond the wall to the north.
Yeah, it looks like some of these were battle damaged in the last wars 1,000 years ago, but some of these are still standing. That's impressive.
Ignore me.
I'm trying to get a dice
I'm
out.
impressed.
What does our resident architect think? How have they stood up so well?
How did they stay up so well?
Make an intelligence check. Or investigation, I would say.
So close. That's made out of bricks and stuff, isn't it? The 9.
From what you can tell,
You're not used to this sort of
it's very much a case of this structure has been built to withstand the elements being so close to the sea. And
They're low.
they're low hills.
low.
The odds are probably they wouldn't have bothered. This probably being some sort of market town more than anything else, or just a trading town, a vineyard town, didn't have much in the way of useful resources to warrant sacking, other than the wine and the money that came from it. So there's a fairly good chance that the people here were not fighters; they were just peasants who surrendered immediately.
Surrendered or probably offered them all wine on the way through.
Yeah, just by crack on sort of thing. Yeah. So the odds are they probably just followed the river, destroyed a few houses on the way to show that they would to prove a point, and then just carried on. Because the theatre is also untouched. And that's probably just because that was too much effort to go up the hill.
Stairs.
There's a lot of
13
stairs.
That's a lot.
Unnecessary.
Plus, marble is tough.
Yeah.
Yes.
They may have gone up there gone, nice theatre. This will be a bitch to destroy. Off we go.
Spit
So
on
then
it.
just
Because
left.
of that, they missed the wine.
Yes. They missed the secret cache wine.
They hid the wine with the theatre. That's the theatre's never been
Genius.
used.
It's been used now.
No one ever goes, let's go and sack the theatre.
Yeah.
The theatre might have the treasures.
There's all these props. Fake gold.
These wigs.
Maybe we could sack it with the fake swords.
Everyone goes running out of the theatre. Wobbly swords everywhere. I love you, son.
Maybe they're real, but they just look like.
Yeah.
No, they
Someone
go and stab them, and the sword just goes. "Murph."
Flaccid sword.
No, it just bends back into. You just.
Back into the sheen.
Someone has a sword that looks like it's made of wood, and they use it to hit someone, and oops, that was a vorpal sword.
Thunk. Oh,
Just the finest wood sword.
vorpal sword made of wood. Yeah. So that's the sort of main thing you see from the architecture. Also, will they make a general perception check? Everyone make a perception check for me, please.
Good. Oh, I was gonna.
Look around.
That is not terrible.
Mm.
It's not good, but I'll take not terrible.
Okay,
That
so
is average. 12.
12.
12.
9.
19.
Okay, you notice this. As you're sort of coming down from one of the more destroyed houses, you notice, sort of at the corner of your eye, you see where one of the slightly higher hills that doesn't have a building on top of it has, you can see what looks to be the edge of a stone arch just set into the hill, where there are a few more rocks and boulders in front of it that are slightly moss covered, but they are just obstructing this archway.
Very peculiar. Some sort of covered entrance, maybe.
Did you point it out?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. Interesting.
What was it? Sorry, a boulder in an arch.
Bunch of boulders sort of blocking an archway that you can sort of see the stones in profile, but you can see that it's covering something.
Maybe it's something important that they wanted to keep hidden.
well, everything else has had some sort of important machinery nearby with the locks and whatnot. Maybe they had a special wine picking machine.
Well, let's go and have a
Locks
look.
have all of these like locks and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I understand the logic. It's just wine picking machine. It
You
makes
never
it
know if the grapes are that big.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of picking.
Giant magically powered grapefruit.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a big butter churn.
All right. So the group of you head over, and you see that this was a cave, or is a cave that has been supported by stones. It looks like on the inside of it they have taken the time to put stones in to support it, like a stone tunnel that goes in. But they have covered the mouth of this by several large moss-covered boulders. But there does seem to be sufficient space over the boulders for a humanoid to get in. Too small for Desh, but a humanoid could get in.
Looks like we can get in. Let's go and have a look.
I'll poke my head in, yeah.
All right.
Sniff of the air coming out of it.
Make a perception check.
Oh, dude.
7.
Smells like
Boulders.
slightly cold, musty air. Cave air.
Interesting.
Smells like cave. Cave for men. That's the sort of marketing shit that would work on men. Let's be real.
Caveman for men.
Pear cave for men with your favourite Axe body spray.
With just your favourite axe.
Isn't Axe just the
Axe is a deodorant in
Isn't it?
America.
Isn't just the American
Yeah.
name for links?
Yeah.
Yes.
Axe body spray.
Because America.
America. Can't have links, no. Gotta have
Anyway, so are you all going in?
Sure.
No, I'm going to wait on the ground. Just let Elijah go through and just kind of wait and see what he says.
All right, Elijah goes through.
Struggle embarrassingly to get in.
Yeah, you slip on the rocks a little bit.
I'm just like trying to just swim on top of the
I'll
rocks.
give you a boost before I climb in.
That's my body.
Right.
Let me give you a hand, pal.
Grit will follow.
Oh,
That's cool.
if I see Grit going up.
Everyone's going in here. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll come to you guys. Stay here. We will be back in a minute.
Is Klaus staying outside?
Klaus is coming in
Okay.
because if anything happens, Connor can deal with Klaus.
Ta-da.
It was just more of a case of last week. I didn't want to have to run 3 different
Yeah, that's fine.
characters.
Like, Smokey, watch him. You don't run off. I know what you're like.
That was Desh.
I know.
He didn't necessarily know what the words were, but he understood the tone.
Yeah, like. Don't play games with me. No, I know what you're like. Fine.
Just takes off like 3 feet off the ground.
Stay where Smokey can see you.
It's funny that Cassian thinks that telling someone else not to run away.
Make an animal handling check.
Ah, damn it. 3! Changing that dice.
Desh just looks at you, just dead in the eye. Just keeps flying higher. Smokey just goes,
I'm glad you're not my bird.
I walk away.
Oof, cold
I was going to say Smokey was just with a bit of fire.
Kills Dash immediately.
as you turn around and walk away, you just suddenly feel something warm just at the back of your neck. Don't want to smell that.
No.
And Desh somehow looking very pleased with himself.
Oh, fuck's sake. Great. I get my water skin and just wore it off.
Yeah.
Full of wine.
No, I did think, fill it with water skin. No, just water skin. Ugh.
Alright. So you manage to climb over the rocks and get yourself inside. And this is it's quite a spacious cave, sort of like 20 feet across. It's quite a decent size. Gradual slope going down. And just going sort of gradually into the hill.
Is it natural stone or is
No,
it
it is
dressed?
worked. It's worked like almost cobblestones that have been used to support it. It's basically like a railway tunnel.
Oh god, another one. Another
That is-
tunnel.
Not in terms of the structure integrity,
Right.
not like it's actually got railway lines or anything like that. It's more of a
Good.
case of they have built
Another
this.
6-hour journey.
No, they have built the stone to support the structure, just to make life a little easier for them, for whatever they're storing down there.
Hi.
But as you sort of make your way around, you see that there are a few things in here. There are a bunch of round, like sort of yay big, the sort of size of a side plate almost, round brownish discs, sort of about yay thick, sort of just curled up and just over there on one side. There's several of them stacked on pallets, so they're off the ground.
So they look like plates, but they're not
The
plates.
size of
Side plates. They look like they're just sort of like just chunks of something or other.
Okay.
As in cylinders.
Very squat cylinders. They're sort of like yay.
Yeah, so like a giant Rolo.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, you all know what I was talking about there.
sure. Let's say
Round
Rolo.
discs, giant Rolo.
But there are quite a few of these just sort of
On
dotted around.
pallets.
Yeah, just on pallets, kept off the ground because it seems that at the bottom of the ground there is a little bit of water that just sort of naturally comes in.
Okay.
Okay, so giant rollers, what else?
There are also
No.
some small white shards, almost like bone, that are just sort of scattered around in various places. Like possibly like small animal bones or things like that. They're just on the floor.
There's bones here. There was bones here at the last place. Don't trust anything. If a mist starts walking towards you, run.
And I will say, who's got the highest passive perception? I haven't written it down anywhere.
12.
Probably me. 15.
15. You notice a small glint of something. Just sort of, from the light as you're sort of walking through. There's sort of like a little reflective ding.
What's that?
What's what?
It's like a
Sorry, I'm too busy looking at these giant Rolos.
shiny rock.
So you don't know what boys, but you know what rollers are.
What are the giant Rolos made of?
Roller.
You don't know. You haven't gone over to them yet.
That's what I'm gonna.
Okay, you go over to them. You start. You sort of tap them. You pick it up and you give it a smell.
Grit! What's this?
It takes it and has a look. Not sure. You feel it. It's like waxy around the outside.
Discs.
What's this
Um,
cheese?
That's what I was thinking.
If you go and have a look, they are wheels of cheese.
It's a
Aye!
cheese knife.
It's a cheese hole.
It's a cheese cellar.
Cheese!
It's a bunch of wheels of
Did
cheeses.
Pal
Wait.
come over and be like,
cheese and wine.
Guys,
Where's
That's
the
cheese.
hill full of crackers?
wait, what's that glint?
What is that glint?
I'm not
It's
sure.
a knife for the butter.
You go down, you pick it up. It is a singular, round, worn copper disc that's sort of dented and dinged in a couple of places. Looks almost like a copper piece.
Find a penny, pick it. Oh, then you'll have good luck.
Tuck that away.
Do we know what cheese is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You don't know nowadays. We're a very young
Very young
population.
civilization, yeah.
We might not have even had time to grow
This
cheese.
is Shez.
Yes,
I'll
I
be
know.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to go plant my
I
cheese for
know
the
what
year.
I said, and I'm sticking by it.
So my Gorgonzola field has been doing very well.
Really, my rock fort has been doing poorly.
The brie bush just isn't doing what it usually does by now.
We've got a whole gorge full of cheddar, so you know.
God. Cheese.
Cheese, everybody.
I smell it.
It's good cheese. It's strong cheese.
Yeah, it's going to be seriously extra mature.
Can I take off a little bit and
You cut into the wheel to probably
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
taste of
yeah,
it. You
yeah.
had to break open one of the wheels to find out what it is. Because most of the cheeses that you've had before have been soft goat milk, like early non-pasteurized cheeses.
Mhm.
Whereas this is top quality cheese.
Oh,
This is some of the best food you've ever put in your mouth.
Guys, for some reason I just want to say this isn't just cheese.
This is my
This
cheese.
is mountain cave cheese.
This is Yonder's
this is
cheese.
Yonder's cheese.
This is Yonder's mountain cave cheese. This cheese was cured in thousands of years
Oh.
inside the
In
belly
that-
of Yonder's rock.
Yeah, that sexy lady
Ultra
voice.
mature.
Yes. Someone's slicing it with a really hot knife.
Limited.
Yeah. I was
Limited
an axe.
edition. It's got one of those things that you see in the French Alps, where it's just like that melting thing. You just scrape off the gooey cheese
Oh,
and
yeah.
raclette. Yeah, that's the word I was
So,
looking for.
Is there just
Raclette.
lots of cheese around, basically?
There's a bunch of wheels of cheeses here. It's
And
usually-
some bones. I'd like to look at the bones and figure out what's going on with them.
make a nature check.
Is there?
While that's going on, I found a copper piece,
Yes.
and I would wish to investigate more
Okay.
to see if further down there might be more.
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Don't question him, it's higher than my investigation.
Oh.
16 to look at the bones.
16. Okay, looking at the bones, you sort of pick them up. They're very tiny. They're almost like fish bones, almost, but a little bit harder in some aspects. There's some of them which are very small. There are some which are a little larger. Some which are longer, almost like fangs. As you're sort of looking at these, and you suspect they're probably serpentine of some sort.
I think these might be snake bones.
After that
What
mechanical
is
snake
this?
came after me.
Beware the cheese snakes.
You see, like, the most overweight snake.
It's
full
like,
of wine
but
and cheese.
it's like a snake, but it's got the round in the
Yes.
cheese. Another bit of snake, round in the cheese.
Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine.
And it's covered in wax.
It is cheese and wine time.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the mechanical snakes. That was metal. This is natural bone, I think.
As you're sort of picking these up and
Be careful.
moving them around, you suddenly feel some of them start to pull in your hand.
Oh, it's trying to move.
Do you hold on? Do you let
Go
go?
snake. I'm going to hold on.
Okay, you hold on. Make a strength check.
Come
Strength and
on!
athletics.
This is strength. This is holding on to a
We're about to
No,
find
it's
out
not.
where The cave was blocked out.
9.
9. Okay. You, the bone just slips out of your fingers. It's hard to hold on to a tiny bit of bone with gauntleted hands. It just, and you just watch as these bones sort of seem to coalesce into these small multitudes of snakes.
Nope.
Weapons ready, people.
There's a two main clusters that they seem to be forming into, where they have small swarms of maybe a dozen or so snakes in each swarm.
I'm going to
I
try and
just-
smack.
I just
Hold
turn. Sorry, I just turn around and like my cheeks just full of cheese, and I'm just like, what? Oh no!
And as you're watching the smaller ones come together, you two at the back see that there are some bigger pieces coming together, some vertebrae that are coming together to form this large creature, just rearing up, reptilian face, looking like looking like a big snake sculpture or statue that you would see in bone sculpture that you would see in the British Museum, just hulking over. You feel that it's not a hiss, it's just a clatter of bones rattling as it goes. I need to roll initiative.
This is what happens when you
Oh,
find
good.
cheese.
No initiative.
That's a great
I
sentence.
bought these dice for when I don't roll intentionally, they're rubbish.
Well, no, other way around. You know what I mean.
I've called this encounter Snakes and Cheese. Are you good to keep hold of Klaus from Con?
Mm-hmm.
And I will pull up the one for Grit and Winsome.
The cheese guardian emerges.
I'm not using these dice again. They go back to dice jail for one more day. 1 week.
One day more.
Maybe in
One
1,000 years
cornetto.
they'll have matured into good dice.
Yeah.
One crit netto.
One crit.
Give it to me.
Please!
See, that's the double crits at the beginning.
Alright, so that gets a... Wow, that's got an initiative bonus? Okay, sure, why not? These guys...
Right.
Okay, they have a better initiative bonus, that's interesting.
Damn.
Smokey's not here, so that's fine.
What
Nope.
is this initiative bonus?
Yeah. What?
25 to 20. I've got you already because it did it for me.
Did you get
22 for Elijah.
did
Oh,
I?
you're on Klaus.
You're on Klaus at the moment.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I got 22 and then 18.
18 for Klaus. Did not get Klaus. I must have hit the button. Or did it get Klaus? I did get Klaus. 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
13?
11.
Okay, so 11. Palimpsest.
Has the cheese made you sluggish?
Actually, I just realised I didn't roll for Grit. Yeah, that's about right. Grit got...
What is it?
Can you hold it?
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the wrong side of the table.
How's the guy?
That didn't work for him as well, so that is a 10 for Winsome.
Eating
And what was it for Palimpsest, sorry? Not for
Isaria.
Pal, for Isaria?
13 on the dice.
Yeah,
13.
13, thank you. Laura?
4.
Cool, you are last.
Yeah.
Just the
That's
chunk of ice happens in the
Not
background.
good.
So, Elijah, you're up first.
Is anyone more advanced than me? As in looking down the
Yes.
cave?
Isaria.
Is that where the monster is? It's down further in the cave.
No, it's sort of coalesced. It's sort of off to one side. The cheese is over onto the right hand side. The bones of the creatures have coalesced on the
Oh.
left.
Oh, good. So I'm the cheese is on the right, where
You're
I
with
am,
the cheese, yeah.
and the bones are on the left. Okay, so I've kind of turned around to the other side of the cave and been like, oh.
I'd say sometimes it's very easy to please you guys. Just put a little bit of theatre and a little bit of cheese, and it makes everyone
And
happy.
some wine.
And some wine.
Sounds like a good night, really.
Oh, good. There's a wasp.
Where?
Just come in the
The
window.
wasp? Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Right.
cheese.
Oh,
Flush it with
jeez.
your water bottle.
Oh, good God, no.
I mean, that is like,
It's a weapon.
yeah. Really
Well, anyway,
is.
all right. Elijah, you're up first.
Call Yasaria to come back and get out of the way.
Yep.
Hold a second level thunder wave
Okay.
targeting the ceiling.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to collapse it in after Yasaria's gone behind me. Is that... Am I picturing this cave correctly?
No.
No, you're kind of... So it's not... It's the cave sort of comes down, and it's kind of like a flask where it just sort of balloons
This is
out.
the entrance of the cave. This is the back of the cave. The monster is here. The cheese is here.
Okay, I'll still target above it to try and bust the
Sorry,
ceiling
you were
on
down
top of it.
here.
Okay. I would say with your architectural knowledge, there's a good chance that if you do that, it's going to break the ceiling everywhere in this cave.
Am I okay?
Save the cheese.
Am I okay with that?
I mean, you're in the cave.
Fine. I will hit it with. Can it make a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save? Yes. Which one? The big one or
The big one, yeah.
I don't really have.
I
Wet
was going to say
costs.
use my glass to just sort of capture it and take it outside.
Then you're going to have to take it outside.
That's fine. I have a window. Wisdom saving throw 19.
Succeeded on a dissonant whispers, so I believe it just takes half damage.
Yeah.
Half 13. So
13.
Out the window.
7.
Combo.
So
Just go in the blind.
You're in the blind. Do you want to like turn the blind? Shut it.
where is it?
Like on the third one in.
Such riveting stuff, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
Luke's roll initiative.
Yeah, real life combat.
Oh, it's back out.
You nudged the blind and it panicked.
What's my glass?
No, it's
No, we'll just leave him.
No.
We can't do anything about
We
it.
can when he sits, but carry on anyway.
All right. So
I'm not
you
till the end.
release
I'm getting
the-
light now. Okay.
you release the dissonant whispers, and it. Alright, that's the end of your turn. It's now its turn.
Can I inspire Yasari as well?
Sure.
It's D6, isn't it?
Yes, it is D6 at this level.
You're looking like a little scared goblin.
Okay, it is going to look at you and say something in a language that you do not understand.
Oh, goody.
I need you
To make a wisdom.
and you to make wisdom saving throws.
Well, one of us should make this.
Yeah, I'll use the inspiration.
16.
16.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
What does the your moat do on a saving throw?
Good question.
Oh, creation bard.
Oh, bard of you creation.
You gain temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration die.
5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
1 minute.
You feel these words sort of wash over you, and it feels almost constricting, as if there are thousands of snakes just restricting against all of your muscles, and then you shrug it off and you manage to shake off the paralysis effect. Right, that's the end of the turn. It comes to Klaus.
He has a short bow, I believe.
He has a longbow.
A longbow. You fire a longbow at the larger creature.
Oh, above Ticket to Ride.
Fuck's sake.
And miss.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that'll miss.
That's a crossbow. That's a crossbow?
He does.
Oh, never mind. Alright, we'll say it was his longbow because you meant to use crossbow.
Yeah, I did mean to use a longbow. I just hit the first.
That's fine. It's the same attack modifier, so.
Yep.
Alright, that misses. The shot fires off and just clatters to one side. Not bothering it in the slightest. Alright, that is the end of that turn. Brings us to the swarm of undead snakes.
And there's a space you don't want to hear.
The swarm of undead snakes. It's on the Ticket to Ride poster. On the frame.
I'm putting glass.
Just go slow.
Oh, there's like water in this. Oh, yeah! Ugh!
Make an unhealthy chick versus a wasp. Sorry.
Here he is.
Mm.
This is wonderful stuff.
That's all we've got.
We just can't concentrate until it's like gone. Where'd it go?
I think
Mm.
we'll
It's
hit Luke.
behind.
Shut
It's,
the lights.
it's right there.
It's
Stop moving! I'm trying to help you!
Better off outside.
Quick.
Oh,
No, I'm
no,
gonna
wrong
open. I
way.
want to open the blind.
No,
You
he's
got the wind.
that end.
Where is he?
He's right at that end. Like in there. The second one.
There he is.
No, it's there.
Yeah,
It's it.
down on the corner.
Glass.
He's behind you.
He's behind you. That's very fitting for theatre. God, he's in the glass.
Can I have? Actually, this coastal probably did.
In the
Tom's got a really
glass.
big sheet of A4 folder.
That's right.
Oh, here you go.
There we go.
Finally, now we can go on the
There
snake.
you go, bum.
It was real. And just no, don't put him out there. He'll fly back in.
I'm going to close the window.
He comes back in. He's actually gonna laugh.
Oh. He never left the glass. No, he never left the glass.
I
That's the problem.
told you.
Never left the glass. Now he's really
Now
pissed.
he is angry. Do you want to like stop the stream whilst we sort this out?
Apparently, we need to go deal with this, so we're back in a second.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back. Sorry about that. We just had to deal with the
Sorry,
wasp.
guys, there was a wasp. It was being a bit mean, and we really wanted to focus on this fight.
How many warriors, wizards, and clerics does it take to deal with a single wasp?
Apparently,
That was
one
at least a
dungeon
7 out of 10
master.
wasp. His deck saves
He
were
was-
through the roof.
He was crazy.
Alright, so to recap what happened, Dissonant Whispers was cast, it failed, and then the Bone Naga did something that also failed, and then Klaus shot it, which failed. So now it's time for the swarm of undead snakes.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
There is going to be one swarm going towards you, and there is going to be one swarm, just making sure there's something rattle behind me. I thought it might be a wasp. No, it was just the blinds.
Maybe we close the blind. No, it's too warm.
It is too warm. So one is going towards Isaria, another one is going to go towards Klaus.
Beware,
Because-
Klaus.
Klaus got you. Actually, no, you aren't. No, he's going to go for you,
I was
Elijah.
Gonna say, I wasn't going to bring it up. But...
Natural one against Isaria.
Hey, my black is contagious.
12 for you, Elijah.
That might hit. No, it doesn't. Ha!
There you go. End of the swarm.
Undersold my AC.
As the-
by 2.
As they slither their way in, just all across
do
the
that.
stones, they just start to swarm around you. They're pretty much taking up your entire space at this point as they try and bite through the arm, but their teeth are a little blunt. That comes to the end of the undead snakes. Sorry.
Okay, I've got a swarm of undead snakes up in my face. So I shall
Up in my face.
Certainly your feet.
call over to Elijah. Sorry, can't make it back at the minute. I'm a bit busy here. And then I'm going to try and smash some snakes with my maul.
Snake smash.
16?
16 will hit.
2d6 plus 3. Ooh, nice. 13 bludgeoning.
13. Okay. As you bring the hammer down and smash into them, it's something to do with the way that they're writhing around. It doesn't seem to break as much as you would have expected. Just hard to hit when there's a lot of them moving about, and they seem to sort of coalesce into one entity.
So, sorry, what? There's lots of little ones coalescing into one big one.
No, there's one big
Right.
bone naga, and then there is a bunch of there's 2 swarms of undead snakes.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of undead snakes sort of moving together, like a flock of birds.
Good, good. Good, good.
That's
Good,
bird
good.
snakes.
Good.
That's your action. Anything else?
No, I don't have bonus actions.
Palimpsest, it's your turn to deal with the nightmares.
I don't think that.
Palimpsest is not going to deal with nightmares. Palimpsest is going to make everyone #blessed. I'm going to do a 2nd level bless.
Ooh.
Oh,
So I can target 4 people. Those 4 people will be Isaria, Cassian, Elijah,
I incinerate into ash.
and
I'll do class as well.
I have negative.
Winsome.
Winsome? Okay, Winsome is blessed.
Winston needs all the help to hit anything.
I think he's slightly more likely to get into sort of one
Oh,
on one
bless,
combat.
absolutely did great from last time, so I just kept rolling 4s. So that's just what, a plus a D4 to everything.
D4 to
To
attacks
attacks
and
and
saving
saving
throws. Not for the...
Fabulous,
As long
fabulous.
as I maintain concentration.
Alright, it is now Winsome's turn. Winsome's going
I
to...
will also move back away from what's happening.
You back into the cheese.
This shares.
Yes.
Alright, Winsome is going to come across and is going to make an unarmed strike against the bone snakes that are swarming around your... Actually, no, they're probably the closest ones to him would be the ones around yours, Elijah. So he's going to take a second, focus their key, and take a strike down at those snakes with D4. Unarmed strike, which I believe for him, Draconic strike, and change the damage type. Punching it didn't work. That is an unnatural 20 on the dice plus stuff. So that is
How do you have an unnatural 20 on the dice?
plus D4. You blessed him.
Right, on the dice plural.
Yes.
Nice.
Dealing
Obstacles.
2 points of fire damage as he just strikes down. There's a burst of flames that seems to do fine. I mean, it was only a small amount of damage. Unarmed strike with the offhand strike. No, that misses. That's a 3 plus stuff. So there you go. Right, that ends his turn. Brings us to Grit, who is also me.
Oh dear.
Grit is going to go up to the same. Is going to go up to ones by Isara and is going to try and just wind up the Thunder Gauntlets and punch. 15 to hit, which hits the swarm of undead snakes.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Hitting the swarm
And then
of
there's much
undead
rejoicing.
There was much-
Uh,
Ah! For 8 points of thunder damage.
Yay!
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage from the Thunder Gauntlets as he strikes. There's a
Oh, thunder. Thunder and lightning.
So that was 8 points of damage to the bone snakes. Alright, Cassian, it is your turn.
Can I use my free action to swallow the cheese? I will.
Does it cause you to go into your rage like Popeye?
What's closest to me?
What's closest to you?
Swarm or big
Cheese.
guy?
Swarm and cheese.
Is Swarm within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
That's fine. I will bonus action go into a rage.
Dex save. This will be the swarm that is around Elijah.
Yes.
For a 14.
Ah, that is the DC.
So half damage.
Damage, it is 1d6 lightning.
That's a 1! So 1 point.
Yeah, see, saving meant nothing to that.
Oh, wait, do I? No, that's fine because it's not my saving throw or thingy. That's fine.
Okay.
Um,
That's the wrong one that took damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then I will use the hammer because it's got more surface area.
Sure.
And I will attack.
Same ones around Elijah's feet.
Yeah, the same one.
Okay.
One meter is
22.
Hits. Roll damage.
What was a hammer? That's 2d6 plus. Less? No, not
No,
the
that's
damage.
only on the attack roll.
That's fine. That is 8. No, that's 8. That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage. 12. 14 points of
There you
bludgeoning
go.
damage. I got there. Got there in the end.
Is rage damage magical?
No.
No, but my.
But also magical.
No.
Also, this does not. It is not magic.
How
This is
that
the
sense.
thing. It's just physical damage. In general.
That's me done.
That's your down, is it? That's good. Let's get past that. Elijah, you're up. You have snakes around you, and you have a hammer wielding.
So me and Elijah are around one like cluster.
One cluster is around Elijah's feet. The other cluster is around Isaria's feet, with Winsome also there.
bonus action, kinetic jaunt.
Okay.
Allows me to disengage.
Yep.
I don't provoke opportunity attacks. I am able to run away better, and I can share a space without it being difficult terrain. I backpedal out behind Casian,
So just
and with my main action, I will throw my dagger at it.
okay. Make an attack roll.
That's on thing. Yep.
Digger.
Oh.
You're sort of scuttling back
I'm
so
not good at
fast.
throwing.
You scuttle back. You're not expecting it to be a snake on the ground. You sort of trip over a slight bone as you throw the dagger, and the snake just part
Really
around
hits
it
Cassian's foot.
Totally mugged up by it.
by a snake. All right, that's your action bonus. Anything else you're done?
I can't do anything there.
Bone Naga's turn.
Whoa.
That's scary.
Okay. It is going to say something in a language that you do not understand.
Good.
Give me my cheese back, bitch.
But it is. But it is going to sort of rear back and take a stance. That's the end of its turn. Klaus.
Will be another longbow shot at
Go
the
for it.
bone.
It isn't. He is not hashtag.
13.
13. Misses.
Ah.
Unfortunately.
Clusters. Action surge. Fire
Of
again.
course.
Better.
Yay!
That hits. Roll damage.
12 points of damage. Maximum damage.
Maximum
Wasn't
damage.
missing for the third whatever row.
No.
Love of God.
All right.
That's just
So the shot fires off. Does he move from where he is?
How far away roughly from the bone ogre is he?
He is probably
There's
not.
like 2 people in front of him as well, isn't there?
Well, there's 4 people in front of him.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Back at back, just in case.
Yep, cool. Alright, that brings us to the swarm of undead snakes. The 2 swarms of undead snakes are going to scuttle. The one that's at your feet is going to move around to the side slightly. Just so it's sort of equidistant between you. The one next to you is going to just sort of move just off to one side ever so slightly. Because as you do, you're sort of watching this behaviour, you're sort of like, you just hear as this lightning bolt fires out of the ground. I need Klaus, Elijah, Winsome, Isaria, and Cassian. I didn't mean you. I pointed at you, but
Yeah.
I said Klaus first. To all make dexterity saving throws.
All of you have,
Bless.
except Klaus has the D4 from Bless.
Yes.
And you have advantage.
Oh, I have
anyway.
advantage, yeah, because I'm danger sense.
Danger sense. You just roll a 1.
My D4.
Ah.
Oops. No.
Did anyone go below 12?
No.
Yes.
And what about Klaus?
I got 19.
Okay, Klaus is fine. So, those of you that succeeded, I need many dice for this.
This could suck.
Oh boy.
Okay, so those of you that passed take 15 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
You take 30 points of lightning damage.
I'm down.
Oh no.
My maximum's 29.
Yep. So this of lightning just arcs out, missing the cheese, surprisingly, but striking the rest of you in this line. Are you resistant to lightning damage?
I was just checking. I haven't written it down, so
I wonder whether that's the level 6.
I think
Each
it
of
must be
you.
when you get because at the moment I don't think so. I would have written that down.
That is wild magic. That is not helpful. That is not where this one belongs. It is in...
I can look if you want me to.
Yes, please. If you succeed, then it's... If you are resistant, then obviously that's half of that. So you're
Yeah.
unconscious. Cool. Alright, that was its reaction because it held the spell to cast it. Then the snakes are going to make bite attacks. One against you, Cassian. But I'll do the one against Isaria first. Nope, that is terrible. 10. Oh, 11, but doesn't make any difference. And then against Cassian. Nope, 8.
Yep.
Carry on with your days. Isaria, it's your turn.
Okay.
Crispy fried.
Just as I was finishing drawing the Cathedral City cave store.
So
Well,
Elijah
I
is
prefer a pilgrim's choice myself.
Elijah is down.
Very much. That was 100 to none.
6th level.
You go.
Presumably, to get to him, I would have to leave melee of the current swarm.
Yes.
Would I pass through anything else's melee range, or would it just be...
No, you would get within melee of the other swarm. There's a Cassian's feet.
Okay.
The swarm didn't leave for an opportunity attack, did it?
It moved just out of the
Yeah,
way
that's fine.
from the lightning bolt because the big snake told them
I
to.
was just checking.
Big Steve told it.
Okay, I am going to move out of the swarm and go over to Elijah.
Right, attack of duty. That hits 21 to hit.
I do not go over to Elijah.
No, no.
Well, you might be okay because it's
I very much doubt it.
no
No,
You got
no.
my temporary hit points.
4.
Oh, good point. Thank you.
My temporary hit points
yes.
10 get.
But yeah, you have 1 temporary hit point left. Well, technically all the temporary hit points are gone, but
Yes.
it's 4 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
With a default.
Yeah. With an added D4.
No.
9.
9. Oh boy. You take 13 points of poison damage.
I go down.
Yep.
We were not arrested.
Well, 3 of you had taken no damage. But most of you had taken no damage.
Imagine if I had.
Yeah.
You could have been killed.
So sorry, it takes a step. Goes down as the snakes bite into the
I'm
back of
coming,
her leg.
Elijah!
Oh dear.
Winston's like,
He'll see me in there.
oh dear. Alright, Palimpsest, it's your turn. You can see your 2 fellows are down.
Me and Elijah's still like next to each other.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I,
fought,
I stepped right behind you.
Step behind you, which is why the lightning hit both of you.
Yeah.
I can do a lot of things, but I can't do 2 things in one.
I hid behind a large object that did not pay off.
I will spend a sorcery point
Mm-hmm.
to extend
Ooh.
a first level cure wounds.
Ooh.
God, now we're getting fancy.
Ah.
I have done this before.
It's still fancy.
Mm.
You can wear a dress twice, doesn't mean it doesn't look as good.
I like
And I will cast it on Elijah.
Okay.
So, it is just a first level cure wounds.
Hashtag bless.
I'm afraid, because I am chomping my way through spell slots.
Like Cassian with some cheese.
So that's 11 points of healing.
Nice.
Don't get hit by lightning again, yeah?
I'm not sure
You
if
know- you know
Palimpsest.
what?
I'm not sure if Pal has the same dry sense of humour that you do.
that is a good point. Yeah, I could convert sorcery points into spell slots. But I feel like staying away from the enemies is actually better because then I can keep my concentration.
I'm going to write that one down.
So I will.
Take note.
I'm
Don't
already,
get hit by lightning again.
I'm already
I
looking forward to
will
your synopsis next
end
week.
my turn there.
Alright, it is now Winsome's turn. Winsome is going to.
So good.
Yeah, Winsome is going to attack the snakes with 2 punches. I mean, one was better. I don't know why I'm rolling that. That's definitely not helping. Yeah, no. One hits, the other one does not. Dealing. Just conjuring the flames on his fists again as he strikes down. Dealing apparently 3 points of fire damage.
Yay!
Every little helps.
Isn't it weird? The character we're normally mugging off is putting in the most work.
Yeah.
Now Grit's turn. Grit is going to actually. Was Grit within the range of the thunder? No, Grit was to one side. He would have avoided.
He saw it coming.
He just missed out on the lightning. But Grit is going to make a. Oh, actually, that's the point. Did I roll for Winsome? I did roll for Winsome. Winsome passed and should have taken damage.
No.
He is very much hurt, but he is still up,
No.
A delayed reaction.
Alive and punching.
alive and punching, unlike others.
Hi, I'm others.
Hi.
Alright. So, you're conscious?
Yeah.
He's not alive though, is he?
Yeah, you can't say alive and breathing. third person.
Alright, we're going to attempt a
Offended by
shocking
that.
grasp on the snake that is at the feet. That is a 16 to hit. That will hit, dealing
Yeah, boy.
3 points of lightning damage. The one that was by... no, that was by you.
Us?
By you both.
Yay.
3 points of lightning damage. That group of snakes is now much thinned out.
First money.
Okay.
You're the richest person in the world.
Cassian, you're up.
I have 79 gold.
Oh, the swarms haven't gone yet. The swarms gone?
No, they did. They just rolled really badly.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I would have taken an opportunity attack on them.
They attacked you.
Oh, so it's not honoured.
So, yep, that's fine. I will hit them with the hammer again.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very good, but hashtag blessed. Oh, that is 13.
13 just misses.
Damn, but I will bonus action.
Yep, that's it.
Lightning.
18.
Always miss.
That's 2 points of lightning damage.
2 points of lightning damage.
Dos.
And I will.
6.
So they're around my feet.
Yes.
I will.
Stop.
If I move.
So as you bring the hammer down, the burst of electricity, they miss with the strike, but the burst of electricity from it just causes some of the bones to...
If I move 10 feet away, I move 10 feet. I want to see if they follow me.
Okay, they don't, but they do attack you.
No, okay, that's fine. Go.
Natural 20.
Go.
I mean, to be fair, this is their lesser damage because they are being smashed to smithereens. So that is 8 points of basic damage, which is down to 4 for you, and I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
4.
6.
Con save.
I don't
Consultants.
get any
But you do get hashtag blessed.
hashtag blessed, so that is. That's
13.
Okay. That is damage reduced by half. You should succeed on that one. That is 13 reduced down to 7 points of poison damage.
oh boy.
That's the end of. You've moved and you've had your action and bonus action. Anything else?
No, I don't know.
Alright, Elijah, you are up. You are prone with some snakes next to you. And your big bodyguard has wandered
Did they
off.
not follow me?
No, they didn't. Not yet.
Okay.
It's not their turn yet.
I will disengage
Okay.
and run away.
Uh-huh.
While
Because your spell would have dropped because it's concentration,
Yes. I'll,
So you get 15 feet.
Yes.
yeah, 15
Getting
feet
out.
towards the cave exit.
Yep.
And inspire Cassian.
Okay.
Good luck, old chap!
1d6.
Yes.
He is.
Thank you.
Bone Naga, who has really not had to do much so far.
I did plenty.
He did plenty, but
Is it within 10 feet? 5 feet?
no, you went.
I wasn't sure how close I was.
No, you guys are about it's sort of 10 feet away from where Isario was, and then another sort of 5-10 feet to where you are, sort of 20 feet away.
Leave your leg alone.
Sure.
That's it. Come have a little sleep. That's a good plan.
So she's not. Yeah. She can't really lick it. It doesn't look like it's fallen down.
No, it doesn't
It's
look
like
like
taking
it
it
difference.
tomorrow.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
enough.
no, no.
Did she? Good. Alright. The Bone Naga is going to cast. No. Okay, let's do this instead. Alright, it's going to slither over towards where you are escaping. Because you so far have been the only threat towards it. And it
Me?
is- no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, yeah, you're the only one that's dealt damage to it so far.
Yeah.
With the psychic stuff. And it is going to... wait, did it really do 19 damage to it? How did I got 19, how did I do 19 damage? Someone else damaged it
Longbow.
at some point. Ah, yeah. But he's right out of the way, so it's fine. Yeah, he's going to go and bite you. Probably not, though. 13.
Misses.
Yeah.
Just.
But yeah, you just watch this thing that's...
That's the key.
Right, Class's turn.
Run, Forrest, run.
Can he? Is he within 30 feet of the bone nugget?
Mm-hmm.
We'll run at it with a short sword
Okay.
and attempt to stab.
I'll say with advantage because
Thank
you're
God.
flanking.
14.
14 just misses. Anything in the bonus action?
I don't think he can.
Okay.
I don't think he has anything. Yep, carry on.
Alright, brings us to the swarm of undead snakes. So, first one is going to come towards you.
Damn it. Okay.
That made a lot of
You wanted
choices.
them to go do that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's true. Away from Elijah.
15 to hit.
Nope, misses.
Alright, the second swarm, you're still unconscious, so the closest one to you two would be Winsome. Ugh, natural 20 on Winsome.
Oh.
That's not going to be fun. So 16 points of damage to Winsome. Winsome is unconscious. Poison damage is part of the same attack, but it does not count the same point of damage, so he does not fail. Actually, no, he would fail a death save.
No!
So Winsome has failed a death save.
No! Oh god.
That is the end of that turn.
No,
Have you
no.
just drawn
It's brilliant.
warning snakes?
No, it's open. Under new management. Slither on in.
Sorry, make a death save for me, please.
Hashtag blessed.
I
The
don't.
saving throw.
A death
Death
save.
saves aren't
Ah, they're
saving
just a
throws, are
roll.
they? They're just a roll.
I think it's just a
Man, you're not
roll.
even blessed.
I think also the
Is a
bless.
death save a saving
I think
throw?
the bless also fades if you fall unconscious. Concentration still remains, but
I don't
No,
have
it doesn't say
anything
that.
about
No,
that.
it says call a special saving throw. Okay, Google. We're
Right.
done here.
Death save anyway. Oh shit.
uh-oh.
Natural one, so that's 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
I thought
Palimpsest, you're up.
Oh shit! I thought a natural one was just a straight up you die.
No, you've
take
failed two. It just
Normally results, it speeds the process up.
yeah, most of
immensely.
the time when we've rolled ones, we've usually already failed one death save, so it
Get away
usually
with it.
does happen to be insta death.
Right, I will expend my second sorcery point and extend a second level cure wounds to Asaria.
Yes, Saria is the other one with healing.
See, you're fine.
But that's 11 points of healing. You get the same amount as the first level.
I'm reading that bless can affect a death saving throw.
But it won't affect a natural one on death save.
Yeah,
so-
I'm just saying. I'm just a future.
No amount of 4 is going to make
But
that
then
one
it
you're
won't.
now, you're now
It
up
won't
with
fire.
11 hit points.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, it's Winsome's turn. I've rolled the death save. It's Grit's turn.
So just for future reference, guys, you can use it.
Grit's gonna go. Ah, shit. He's gonna rush over to Winsome and he's gonna cast his own Cure Wounds. You just watch as he starts going fucking heals for 12.
Nice.
So Winsome is no longer.
It's better healer.
Nice to have a good healer in the party.
Nice to have some good here. Yeah, thank you.
Oh!
That's rude. Honestly.
I'm not coming next week.
Well, yeah, but that's for different
I'm
reasons.
staying outside of death.
It is, but you can all just die next week.
You can all just.
I mean,
Fuck off.
that's true every week.
Cassian, you're up.
I will hit the swarm again, please.
But you can certainly try. Past experiences to go by, it's 50-50.
Do I
You've
go
got
reckless?
inspiration.
But
Do I go reckless?
you are inspired and you do have Bless.
I'm not going to use reckless because I'm blessed.
Didn't need it.
Yes, that's 22.
Roll damage.
22 with the hammer, that's 2d6. Let add 2, that is 9, that is 11.
11 points of damage. You bring the hammer down.
Did you include your strength?
Yeah, that was plus 2. Yeah, because it was 9.
In that case, have you
Plus
included
my
your
two.
rage?
Your strength is +3 and it's a +1 weapon.
Hold on, I threw 9
Plus 6.
plus 6.
So it's 15.
15.
It's enough. You bring the hammer down and you slam into the last of the 6.
Oh! Can I then move within 10 feet of either the swarm or the big boy?
Whichever you prefer.
Who's closest?
The swarm.
I'll go for that. And I did just roll a 3 on my lightning damage. Can I roll again?
No, if you just rolled
That's
it.
fine. No, I rolled it before I moved.
That is 4 point. There's a 4, so that fails. So 3 points of
3
damage.
points of lightning damage
3 points of
to
lightning
the
damage.
other swarm.
You now have its attention.
Yay!
Alright, Elijah, you're up.
It is my.
It's my turn.
You do have a bone nug on your face.
I do.
Oh,
Can it make a wisdom saving throw?
how did it get to you?
Slithered.
It can move.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is
Unnatural 20.
still not dissonantly whispered,
Nope.
but okay, I'll accept that.
That's good.
7 points down.
7 points of psychic damage. Nice. So you try and speak the whispers again. Does not seem to affect this as much as you were hoping.
No, I'm probably going to go down.
And it's
now.
right in your face. 10.
4.
Hit.
Oh, misses.
Yep.
How's
Is
it
it good?
hitting me? It's my turn!
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd finished.
No, I was just.
Oh, well, in which case we know what it does on his
last
turn.
inspiration onto.
That's not my inspiration.
Palimpsest?
Yes.
Okay, pal, you are inspired.
Okay.
Sure.
You're healing everyone I don't want you to die.
Okay.
Uh,
I do have my own thing which I've never used because I've never made a saving throw.
Bonaga made an attack. As it went to bite you, you just sort of, and the teeth just part around you and just like a cage. You're like,
Ooh, seems like my luck's beginning to turn.
Klaus.
Short sword attack.
Sure.
Fucking sucks.
Flanking, so you have advantage.
Oh, good. Better.
That hits. Yeah.
That
Better.
rocked up a 9. 10 points of damage.
10 points.
Whenever he's hit it, it has done max damage.
That's done.
Yeah,
pretty
he's
well.
actually done quite good when he does hit.
Alright, so he brings the sword and you just hear a as some of the ribs that he struck with the blade just shatter and snap and brittle away. Alright, swarm of undead snakies. The swarm of the undead snakes, which it is next to you, so it's going to go bite you because you slapped it with lightning. 17. to
Oh,
hit.
just hits. Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. 9 points of basic damage, reduced down to 5, and then I need to make a constitution saving throw, please. Yee.
Oh, I didn't need to throw that, but 23.
Okay, you take 9 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
It was 18, half to 9. I rolled well.
I'm on.
Was it 3d6?
46.
Ah, right. You didn't roll that well.
No, Isaria.
Okay, I guess up.
Mm.
Am I still in melee with the swarm that's bits me as I try to move on?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I'm trying to smack that swarm then.
Smack that swarm.
More like smack that swarm. 18.
Hits, roll damage.
Nice, 13 damage.
13 points of damage, reduced down to 7. As you bring down the mall, shatter against the bones again.
Thanks for the healing, pal.
No problem.
Pal, it's your
That's
turn.
my turn done.
Yeah, Pal, you're up.
No one is unconscious, is this correct?
Correct. No, Winston was healed by Grit.
far.
That's great, yes.
and was healed by Grit. So no one is currently unconscious.
Unprecedented. Right. I have a single spell slot left. I will use it for the next time someone goes.
I was going to say, don't you dare waste that, you selfish caster, you. How dare that you use that
I cast Misty Step to get out.
yourself? No one would blame
Can
you.
the Bone Naga make a Wisdom saving throw,
I can
please?
advocate for no. It always passes.
20.
It's a very wisdom for
Nothing
Naga.
happens. But fine.
What did you cast?
That was a Toll the Dead.
Gotcha.
Toll the dude.
Alright, Winsome is going
I
to...
think I'm going to swap out Toll the Dead at level 4.
Fair.
It's not really working.
That's
Winsome's going to get up and is going to make a
It's gotta go.
strike, which hits...
Well, level up for a 1
I
for a
can at
1 or a
level
2
4.
for a 2.
Nice.
Because Tasha says so.
Yes.
Yay, Tasha's.
Dealing... Ooh! 5 points of fire damage against this bone swarm from Winsome.
Yay, Winston!
Winsome's doing a lot here. Grit's turn. Grit is out of spell slot and does
No,
not.
no.
Hold
But he
down.
does have a cantrip. So he's going to rush up and he's going to use Shock and Grasp. And with enough people around him, I'm going to say this is an advantage. That is a definite hit. Dealing... Thank you, D&D Beyond, for doing this stuff for us. 3 points of lightning damage to that bone swarm. Cassian, you are up.
Oh, okay, I hit the bone swarm again.
You may certainly try. I would say you have advantage because there are 4 people now around this bone swarm.
Oh, is the big one still?
Big one's over
Oh,
with
in.
Cassian. Yeah, big one's
It's
still
with
good.
Klaus and
Carlson, yeah, Carlson.
Two 14s.
That'll hit.
That's
stuff.
20.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
2d6. That's 5 plus 4 is 9. Add 2 is 11
Which
points
is down to
of
6.
bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then
I
my
rolled a unnatural 20 on the saving throw, so roll the damage for that anyway.
1!
1 point of lightning damage. Okay. Elijah. Yes, Elijah.
Is there a 20-foot sphere on this bone naga that I can hit that doesn't have anyone else in it?
No.
Shit.
How sad.
It will hit your brother and probably the entrance to this cave.
Can I do it just so it hits my brother and it?
Mm-hmm.
This is dangerous. No. I cast Sweep.
Okay. How many hit points has he got?
He's on full.
Which
38.
is? Okay. Roll
Now
your
it's
5d8.
I never figured out how to sleep.
Oh, that's shocking. That's shocking.
What did you roll?
14 on 5d8.
That's not great.
No.
No, you're lucky you positioned it outside of the range, including yourself. Otherwise
Yeah,
you'd
that's
knock
why I was
yourself.
like, I can't hit myself because it will
Just knock you
it will
out.
go for the lowest one, and that's me.
Yeah, you cast asleep and it does nothing.
It's not tired.
It doesn't need a nap.
Roar.
Oh.
Do the roar.
Bonus action, poop yourself.
Can I do that in your-
You good?
As you are.
Alright, well, you seem to not be a threat to us anymore, so we're going to turn around and bite Klaus.
boobs. Bugger.
Fuck.
That was my last spell slot.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay, that's going to hit with a 23.
On.
Klaus.
Good.
Someone else.
For 12 points of piercing damage and 6 of poison. So 18 total. Klaus's turn.
Whack.
Not hit it with your crossbow, Steve.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
It's alright, still advantage. That's better, that'll hit. 22.
Yep.
Fuck. 5 points of damage.
That's better.
Yeah, but all of them have been wham! Wham!
Boogie,
I
boogie.
just scratched
I
its
mean-
bone marrow.
Before he was stabbing it its bony butt, now it's turned around.
Rah.
Alright, is the
Titular.
Alright, that is the last swarm's turn. It is going to make attacks. It is surrounded by everything, so it's going to pick a target. I'm going to pick a target at random, because why not?
I'm feeling chaotic.
It is chaos. Snakes! It's going to go for grit. That will hit a grit.
Opportunity attack.
Yes, you will get to make your attack.
Smack. Disadvantage with challenge kick.
Yes.
Come on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
6 points of damage to grit. Plus grit makes con save.
Nice.
Ooh, grit. Does grit make the con save? I'm not sure.
Does
DC's
have
10.
resistance to poison damage.
That's true, and the DC is 10. Natural 20, there we go, that works. So that is 20 reduced down to 10, reduced down to 5.
Damn, that would have really sucked.
Cool.
For anyone else.
22 to hit.
Hits, roll
And that
damage.
was 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
So as it leaps forward to bite into grit, you watch the fangs just sort of sinking. You swing the hammer down and just sort of catch it as they're going to bite. You swing it through and shatter the rest of them as the legs just the heads just bite into grit's legs. Ah, fuck! But they appear to be dead.
I only said pit.
Appear to be, don't trust it.
Hit it again.
I mean, they're undead, so
Hit it with your crossbow, Steve.
it's Aria.
Okay, nothing now in melee with me, but Big Bone Nugget is still up.
Yep.
Not in melee with it.
Nope.
Turn round.
You should be.
I think I have something hopefully better. Guiding Bolt.
Make an attack roll.
It's honestly my favourite as well. Does so much damage for a level 1 spell.
If you hit.
If you hit,
Come on.
big money, no whammies.
Oh.
That's a whammy.
That's a whammy.
God damn it, I hyped it up too
You
much.
did.
8
It's a crap
to hit.
spell.
8. As you bring the spell, you bring your.
Big money,
How do you
no
cast
whammies
it?
is a
Because
crap
it's the first one you cast guiding bolts.
Money, no whammies.
The gods thought you casted big whammies.
Yeah, I would probably swing my little relic around and hold it out to try and send a beam of Lumet's light to strike the target.
You take it, you swing it around your head and thrust it forward. This light, silverish moon energy fires out and just passes through some of the broken bones, ribs.
Okay, I'm done.
Right, Pantast.
So the bone nugget is sort of between Klaus and Elijah
Yes.
currently. How large is it? Is it?
It's a large creature.
It's a large creature. Right.
Probably foot to tail is probably about 20 feet. But
I
just
will
cut up.
Foot
Create a
tail.
bonfire under it.
Ooh.
Dex save, yes.
I love you spell
When
offensively.
it starts its turn in it.
Okay. No worries. It is now anything with bonus?
Dex.
That would cause
No.
Bless to drop.
I won't then.
Okay.
I
Good
will-
self-realisation.
Good.
Yes.
Realised that before I moved on to the next turn, otherwise it would have been a problem.
Thumbs up. Danger.
Have it make another
Yeah.
wisdom
Well,
save,
Robinson,
please.
Natural 20.
Every save we've made it make has involved in 20.
Yeah.
Some description.
Yes.
It's the world's most wisdomful slave.
It's so wise.
Oh, have you failed?
No, just.
Okay.
Oh. Well, shit.
Alright. That is the end of your turn. Winsome
Come on, Winsome.
is going to throw a boomerang at it.
Oh, nice.
It's got all Aussie on it.
This is very
Nope. Throws the boomerang and it just bounces off and
Oh,
back to his hand.
It's very
With a ba-
soccer of him.
It was a terrible throw. Grit. Grit does not want to get in melee with this thing. He's going to
It's more than fair.
have no choice because he's got nothing else that he can really do. So, you cast Alarm for the next minute. Excuse me.
Okay.
I mean, if he
Yes,
shocking
move forward,
grasps it,
please.
he could move away again without getting attacked, couldn't he?
Sorry?
If he shocking grasps it, he could
That's
run
true.
away again without
You
being
will get
attacked.
up into melee. You won't be able to flank it because of the entrance to the mouth, but shock and grasp. Nope, misses with a 12.
Can you still disengage?
No, if he leaves, he will get attacked. So
Oh
he,
dear!
so he will not. It is your turn, Cassian.
How far? So it's just the big guy. How far away is the big guy?
20 feet from you.
I don't really want to get too close. But I might have to.
You have to get close to hit it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Actually, throw stuff.
Can I just yeet my hammer at it or my hammer axe? But that's disadvantage, isn't it?
Yes.
And then I
May have been a bit of
think,
wasp
yeah,
left
no.
in
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll move within. What's the maximum melee range? Is that 5 feet?
5 feet generally.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a long weapon.
No. Yeah, I'll get up. Facio.
Yeah.
Advantage?
No, you cannot get to a direct line of flanking with it.
Do I reckless? No. Shit.
You are still #blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Huge
But
tear.
that's fine. That is an 18
That'll hit.
to hit.
Roll damage on the boom now.
2d6. That is 5 again. That is 9. Add 2. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then roll.
16.
God damn you. That's 1 point. 2 points.
2 points, I round
2
up.
points of lightning damage.
Not 20. So you come rushing up, building up the electric charge on yourself, and you bring up the hammer side and bring it down on top of it, just cracking some more of the bones and the ribs just
Yeah.
shatter around. Okay, cool. That is you in melee. Elijah, it is your turn.
Yes, it is.
Do a thing.
I've run out of things to do. I can't. I threw my dagger. I
Go
only
get
have
your
one.
dagger.
Oh, fucking move! It'll eat me!
You have fangs.
You
is
in
cut.
range?
I'm not gonna bite bone.
Do it.
I've done it enough to know it doesn't work. Has any of its shattered ribs fell on the floor?
Yes.
Can I grab one and swing it?
Sure, make an attack roll with an
Yes.
improvised weapon. So no proficiency, it's just... I'm going to treat this as a club.
Are you vulnerable?
Never mind. I swing, I drop.
Are you
Yeah.
vulnerable to yourself or are you resistant to yourself? This is a real,
I don't know, if I cut your arm off and hit you over the head with it.
Minotaur. It was the whole thing where you
Yeah.
stab it with its own horn.
Was it the Minotaur or was it one of the river gods that...
Both,
Probably both.
probably.
There's the one that created the cornucopia.
There's a lot of crossover
Yeah.
in mythology.
Alright, it is the Bone Naga's turn.
No!
The Bone Naga. Bone Naga is going to cast...
No!
Can't just spell.
No, it can't do that.
Alarm.
I mean, the temptation to cast sleep is very high, but it's actually... It would probably not do well after that. So it's going to make a bite attack against the person who just hit it last, which is Casian.
Yes, I missed!
Rolled an 8.
Your AC is massive.
Yeah, I know.
That is the end of its turn. Klaus.
I've got 5 hits.
Short sword! Hiya!
Oh, actually, I forgot.
No.
The deck save was a 16.
I
The one
didn't
for-
do
Who didn't cast it?
5.
Then never mind then.
Well,
No.
hey, I mean, your turn hadn't, you hadn't ended your turn. Just carry on.
What was the attack?
I will bonus action second wind.
Okay.
13, I assume, is it?
D10 plus your
Fighter
your
level.
fighter level.
I rolled higher on the d10 than what I did to attack. So
Oh wow, 13 even.
13.2 healing.
Alright, scuttle down to Isaria.
Okay. Only thing I've got left that might be any use is melee, so gotta.
It is
Do I have
getting
space?
mighty congested at the top here. I don't. You would have to push someone out of the way to be able to make an attack. A melee attack.
Shove me out
You're on the other
Cut,
side.
you're on the
of
wrong side.
it. Can I try and jump over crits to make my attack?
Sure, make an athletics check.
Come on.
12.
12? Okay. I'll say you step on Grit and just
You tried
Go.
to jump, but you
over to bring the maul
Yeah.
down, make your attack roll. I'll say as a result of this, you do push yourself between you and it and Grit.
Fair enough.
Eat and grit.
Oh, that's better. Finally a decent roll. 22 to hit.
Roll some damage.
Oh, damn.
You got any spell slots
No.
No.
Gosh darn it.
And now, of course, I'll cut on the damage.
Which is?
So
nothing.
5.
5 is enough. So as you as you step off Grit,
Sort of push up on Grit's head.
So-
you just get. It's like in Smash Bros. Where you just you get the mallet. You jump up and you just bring the maul over your head and slam down, cracking the skull, and it just splits in half. The whole thing falling apart.
Gosh.
Golly gosh.
I'm just down there and it just feels standing over.
That was
Oh,
kind of epic.
oh.
Sensation.
It was. That was tough.
Is everyone...
Why the heck does the cheese need this much protection?
Oh, I don't know, but I think we should grab some cheese and leave quickly.
Is everyone alive and stuff?
Oof, I'm pretty battered, but if we're leaving, then I'll be okay.
We should go somewhere safe to rest.
Yes.
Yes, grab cheese on.
Grabs cheese.
Okay.
Everyone grabs one cheese.
Yeah, everyone grabs a wheel of cheese. So as you're leaving, you do notice that the bones that made up the thing have dissolved and disintegrated away completely. It seems that you're not entirely certain whether the Naga was put down here to protect the cheese or whether this was the cheese cave and the Naga got in. And then they sealed it in because it was a convenient place to put it. But who knows? These questions will never be answered. You managed to go and find one of the villas that is relatively well maintained. There's still there's a few rusty hinges and some slightly problematic things, but Grit is able to repair them so that you can have yourself a nice long rest in the villa. At which point your hit points go back up. Your hit point maximum goes back up.
Oh, good.
As you take the night, the blood sort of refills your body.
We'd enjoy a night of wine and cheese.
Oh yeah, you enjoy a
Yeah.
night of line of cheese, and this is enough to hit level 4.
Really?
Yes.
I thought we had to wait to get to our next place.
Well, you kind of, but you've also done a fair bit along the way since you leveled up from level 3. So since you got to level 3, so
No, clearly we need to just eat lots of cheese and drink lots of wine to level up.
So we've long
you've done
rested
it
now.
like across this. You have effectively discovered a new location that you could choose to turn into a base of some
I
description.
would appreciate that. I mean, it's what a base. It's full of wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese and bony snakes.
And things trying to kill us.
Roll hit points.
Yes,
I'm going to do this
D6.
after we're off. So,
Oh yes.
long rest. So if I've got 2 use hit dice, does it go down to 1 use hit dice
4, so
on long rest?
that's...
Hold on, I've got 2 different
Sorry.
things happening. You regain half of your maximum hit dice, regardless of how many you used. So you'll get
3.
well now 4 because you've just leveled up.
Oh, sorry, just go back to.
You'll go back up to 4. So you'll get 2 hit dice back. You rolled us 4.
So that's 7 hit points.
Very nice.
Come on, D10. 9. Woohoo.
Connor, do you want to roll?
Roll one
I
more
choose
D12.
you.
Oh,
Oh, it's with the
7.
nice. What do I just run?
D12 if you're.
11.
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
rolling
4
so
really
well on
doesn't
hit
sound
points.
so
Hey, in proportion.
In proportion, it's fine. Yeah.
56 hit.
Jesus. Is that including your constitution modifier?
Jesus.
Hold on. So that was 56, and I had my con in as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another 4.
Yes.
60.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, that's nice.
We haven't quite got double my hit
It
points.
brings me up
but
to a nice round 40.
I'm on 33, 31.
4.
Yeah,
36.
Level 4. So, this is the point where you start looking at ASIs and potential feats.
Excuse me. ASIs.
Ability score improvements.
Ooh, wisdom. I want to be able to see stuff.
So we will deal with this off camera. We will go and pick that up next time. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Apologies for the wasp
The
incursion.
interlude. To be fair, we did need a little break.
And yeah, we'll be back next week. Wednesday we will be playing a game on sovereignty. We haven't decided what yet, but come and join us there. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.